County athletic events will always be counted on as a rock of encouragement at the Musketeers football game. Bill played football at McCarroll High School and was on the undefeated team in 1962. He served as a youth football coach for many years in our community after graduating from McCarroll. Bill served as the Greenup County football chaplain from 1978 to 2009 and speaking before and after the games. He hosted fifth quarter nights at the First Church in South Shore for all sports for many years. He was a loving husband and avid supporter of his children, Charlie and Amy, and his grandchildren, Zach, Dylan, and Grayson.
And welcome back into the S&T Contracting broadcast booth for all types of residential work. You can call the good folks at S&T Contracting, and below on the track right now, a very special moment as they are doing a memory in honor of Bill Hayden, a little memorial salute to him. That's Bill's wife and family, and Coach Mullins on the track, and it looks like what it is, Jim, is it's like a big rock, the big Greenup logo on it in memory of Bill Hayden. And I was around Bill for many years and always saw him at basketball, baseball, and football games, and never missed a one. So a special night tonight as we talk the football players who are on the field, and now they're walking on the track, and each ball player touching the rock, and that's pretty cool. Football tonight, it is the Musketeers and Boyd County. We look at what happened the last week at Ashland's Putnam Stadium. It was a great game until later in the third quarter. Almost, it could have been really 0-0 if it wouldn't have been the interception pass, but still holding Ashland to 7-0 at halftime. Tomcats won last week by a score of 32-6. Last week in Grayson, Boyd County beat East Carter 38-21. And look at some brief stats from the last week. Greenup County had 12 first downs. Only rushed the ball, Jim, 28 times for only 17 yards. And for Greenup County, I think to win tonight, they're going to need more than that tonight.
Well, they had a good passing game going on last week. That was for sure. And with the exception of the one mistake, the passing game was almost flawless last week. So maybe we'll see a lot more of the passing game tonight. Plus the running game, of course, mix them up and see where it goes. Of course, the last time that we saw Boyd County, though, was a few weeks back against Johnson Central. And what impressed me about that game for the Lions was the running off of right tackle. Christian Braley had 13 carries, 117 yards, and a touchdown. Most of that was off the right tackle. Tonight, the Musketeers have to defense that and look out for Braley running off right tackle. For Greenup County tonight, once again, it's the issue of turnovers, and also where I've seen improvement is in the passing game, which I just mentioned, the short passes, the high percentage passes, and especially that quick slant that comes off the bubble screen. You have the bubble screen, you give a little shoulder fake and hit that quick slant. But they don't want to fall in love with that bubble screen because Boyd County will sit on it, and that's an easy way to get a pick six. So the Lions tonight, they need to give Braley his touches and while watching out for the pump fake on the bubble screen, as I said, and try to stop that quick slant. But being senior night, look for the Musketeers to come out fired up and get the win tonight.
Boyd County stands last week against East Carter. They had 12 first downs. They rushed the ball 38 times for 270 yards. Didn't pass a whole lot, 7 passing yards. Braley led Boyd County in rushing with 11 carries and 111 yards. Last year, Greenup County won the ball game at Boyd County, 18-17. But you look at the series, Boyd County leads this series 28-15. So big night tonight, as we mentioned. If Greenup County, the way we have looked at it, if Greenup County would win tonight, they would lock up the number 3rd spot in the district. And then, of course, you got that big game at Putnam Stadium tonight, Ashland and Johnson Central. So you know one of those two are going to be 1 and 2. And then Greenup would be 3, and more than likely Boyd would be out. Round County would move to number 4. Also, the way it pans out, if Greenup County would win, they would have to play the winner of Harrison County or Bourbon County. That game being played tonight And Robbie, if you can, we'd try to like for you to work on that score. Don't need updates through the game, but before we get done here, maybe get us that the final score later on. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll get the thoughts of head coach Chris Mullins, and we'll do that in 2 minutes here on CoolHits1057.com.
One. And welcome back into Musketeer pregame, joined now by head coach Chris Mullins of the Greenup County Musketeers. And coach, it's hard to believe it seems a few weeks ago we was in here talking about week 2, and now it's week 10, and the season's quickly regular season coming to an end. But a special night tonight here, as it's going to be a beautiful night for football, and always a special. I think I've been around the program for a long time. Baseball, basketball, or even football. Senior night's very special down here, isn't it?
It is, because you rely on your seniors to do so much. They're such an important part of your program, and that's why, early on when we started this program up there, we didn't have a whole lot of people making it for 4 years, and we have 14 seniors this year, which is a big number, and it's nice to have that many guys that have devoted so much time and effort into rebuilding this program, and those guys. That's what they've done. I mean, they've set a standard. They have led by example. All the underclassmen now know what it takes, and all they have to do is kind of keep carrying the torch of what these guys have done. And you just can't replace guys like Jared Hunt and Ryan Bird and Ethan Coldine, Eli Skaggs, Mason Skaggs. The list goes on. Riley Ham, Greg Potter. I mean, these guys have played since they were sophomores, and some of them since they were freshmen. Jared and Ethan played when they were freshmen. So it's hard to lose those guys. So it's a special night because we get to take a moment and really focus on them and recognize them and give them the attention they deserve. And then a sad night because it's the last time they'll play on this field.
Mm-hmm. And it's got to be pretty special for you. You've been here for 4 years. You've seen these guys come from a JFL to the 8th grade team, the 9th grade team, and now you said it early on in the season before it started, with the kids you had in place and your coaching staff, it was kind of nice for you. You could just sit back and let them do their thing because you didn't have to get in their face and say you're going the wrong way. Don't throw it over there. They knew what to expect, and I think that's kudos to you and your program because the guys have really bought into your program.
Yeah, and the seniors have done a great job, too, of leading, and there will be times where we want to start practice at 3:30, and the coaches are having a meeting in here, and we'll go out at 3:35 or 3:40, and the team's on the field stretching, because we have guys that know what the expectations are, and the seniors have led them out onto the field and have got practice going while we're in here wrapping up a few things that we need to fix or whatever. But it's a great group of guys. We'll miss these guys. it's an exciting time to kind of see them grow and see what they're going to do with their lives. And a lot of these guys I've had in the classroom for 4 years. You know, I've had Jared and his brother Jake and Ethan and Eli Skaggs, all these guys in upper level math classes for 4 years. So I've got a really strong bond with a lot of these kids. It'll be an emotional day. But our goal as a staff is to try to take as much emotion out of it as we can, because what I want those kids to know, and what I've told them already, is that their parents, the coaches, we're going to love those guys regardless. It doesn't matter what kind of game they play tonight, good or bad. So we don't want any more added pressure. Sometimes that happens on senior night. We just want them to be able to go out and have fun one last time together on our home field.
You'll have more Coach Chris Mullins in 2 minutes. This is Musketeer pregame on Cool Hits 1057.com. 3, 2, 1. Back on the pregame show with Coach Mullins, we've been talking about the special group of seniors we've had. We'll go to your injury report. Last week, Big E goes down, Ethan Cold Iron, and special night for him tonight. We won't go into it, but he's pretty much done for the year.
Yeah, he's going to end up probably having to have surgery. He dislocated his shoulder and got 2 little breaks in there and some torn ligaments and all kinds of stuff. So they're going to have to go in there and get that fixed, and he's going to be rehabbing for a while. And hopefully he'll be able to catch summer baseball season, because he's an important part of the baseball team too. And you hate to see that for a kid that has actually played in every game since he's been here as a freshman. He long snapped for us half the season as a freshman, and then ended up starting the second half. So he's been a huge part of what we've done. And it's sad to see him out, but it also gives us a little bit of extra motivation to play for him and send him out the right way. And there are some guys that are eager to step into his role and try to do his job as best they can.
We talked about the seniors. Now it's time to talk about the ball game. Important night tonight for you, Coach. You're playing Boyd County. A little down this year. We've got a game up on them in the district. Pretty much, you look at what I've looked at, and I know you've looked at it probably every day too. Greenup County wins tonight, pretty much locks up the 3rd seed. And we were talking before the interview, would probably play the winner of Harrison or Bourbon County, but we'll worry about that at 10:30 tonight. But let's talk about Boyd County. I got to see him at Johnson Central a few weeks ago. Edmonds, their quarterback, does a pretty good job. The night we were there, he didn't throw a whole lot, but he's also the quarterback, and he'll take off on you too.
Yeah, that's his game. He's I think he has, coming into tonight's game, he has 3 more carries on the season than Quentin Baker. So he is the staple of their offense. They snap it to him, and most of his runs are not pass plays that he's scrambling. They're actually designed runs. So he's got like 160 carries coming into the game. So he is number one, literally, and he's also their number 1 choice out there to carry the ball. And then they've got Christian Braley, who's a fantastic athlete, and we knew that he was going to be a heck of a player based on his performances in some weight meets this winter. He's a really strong kid, and And so those are the two guys that are really going to be carrying the ball for Boyd County. They don't throw it a lot, play 5 times a game. So we're going to have our hands full trying to make sure we can stop them in space because that's what they run the spread, and they like to run their guys out in space. And then most of the teams that we have played have been more of a we can load the box and stop the run, or Fleming just like to throw it a lot. And this is a team that actually runs it a lot out of the spread in space, more kind of like your Raceland and Russell, I guess. But they just have a little bit more speed, I think, really, than Russell and Raceland. So it'll be a challenge for our defense, but our focus has been offense, and we have to use our offense to help out our defense.
And we talked about that briefly in the post-game show last week, and I asked you the question, and of course you responded promptly, but, you scored 12 points in the last 2 games, but what people don't understand, they got to look who you played, man. You had Johnson Central, I think, was ranked 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Ashland was in the same boat.
Yeah.
And last week, defensively, if Jared don't throw the interception, you've held Ashland top 5 team in the state to 0-0 at halftime. Offensively and defensively, and a couple of keys tonight for Greenup County to win the ball game.
Well, we got to keep playing the way we have on defense. Now, I'm not at this moment not concerned about how what we're going to do. I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to get some stops. We got to be able to match our stops with scoring. We need to be able to run the ball. We've become a little bit one-dimensional on only being able to throw, and part of that has to do with the teams that we've played, but. We've kind of challenged our offensive line to come up with 300 yards of rushing tonight. We're going to run with a little bit heavier backfield and see if we can establish a bit of a running game going into the playoffs and kind of get our swag back from a running standpoint, and that'll really help open up some lanes for Jared to throw. So that's kind of what we're looking for tonight, is be able to run the football on offense, and I think that we have to stop turning it over. We've had some multi-turnover games the last couple of weeks, and hopefully we can get back to a no turnover type ball game.
Should be a great night for football. Let's have fun and get a win tonight. It's senior night. We appreciate the time, and we'll talk to you after the ball game. Good luck.
All right, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Cal Robinson, head coach Chris Mullins. We're back with more in 2 minutes. This is Musketeer Football on Cool Hits 1057.com.
Check, 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 check.
Check, 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 check.
Battery's going low. Replace that. Well, I don't know where he's at on the format. Oh, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong page. Never mind. Helps if you look at the right page.
That's right.
All right. I'm done flipped.
Get on the same page.
Coin toss. I think that's loud enough. Codarn and Jacob. Too loud, boys.
Sounds like he turned it down.
Turn the garbage off.
Tonight's captains for Greenup County will be number 54, Jacob Hunt, and number 71, Ethan Codon. For Boyd County, number 1, Kenny Edmonds, number 20, Jonathan Workman, number 21.
And welcome back to the S&T Contracting broadcast booth for all types of residential and commercial contracting work. Call the good folks at S&T Contracting. Time now for the starting lineups tonight. Greenup County and Boyd County, brought to you by Ashland Community and Technical College, where you have hundreds of choices for high-demand career programs. And when you're ready for college, ACTC is ready for you. Right now for Boyd County, their starting lineup looks like this. Will be their quarterback, number 1, Tanner Edmonds, a 6-foot senior. Their slot back tonight will be number 3, Jeremy Nelson. At the wide receiver and doing the kicking and the punting is number 10, and that will be Dalton Adkins. The other wide receiver will be number 16, Noah Riggs, running back tonight, and he's a good one. Christian Braley, he wears number 21, 5'9" running back. He's a junior. The other slot back will be number 40, Brandon Burrows. And then your guys on the front line will be number 50 at one guard, Clayton Graham, a 5'10" senior. Also number 51, Braden Staten at one guard. One tackle tonight will be number 54. That would be Austin Terry. Your center is 62, Taylor Campbell. And the right tackle for Boyd County will be number 79, Brandon Hobbs. Your probable starters for the Boyd County Lions tonight. For the Musketeers, the running back will be number 5, Eli Skaggs, a 5'9" senior. At one running back, number 6, Jake Wright. He will be your junior starter tonight. Of course, quarterback, number 7, Jared Hunt, 6'1" senior. Also in the backfield will be number 10, Caden Warnick. Also Ryan Bird, wearing number 25. Your front line for the Musketeers, Garrett Collier, number 56, Mason Skaggs, number 58, Mark Angel, 62. Evan Urbina will start. Starting at wide receiver, and he won't be in there long since he's a senior. He'll be wearing number 17, Ethan Coldarn. And Ethan will just probably go out and come automatically right back out. And that's good for Coach Mullins to get him in there to start here on senior night. And the other starter will be number 79, and we usually mention his name a lot, Jim Moore, Dylan Craycraft. Starting lineups brought to you by Ashland Community and Technical College, and that's where you can start on a bachelor's degree for university transfer. And when you're ready for college, ACTC is ready for you. Boyd County will be in their all white tonight, and they will have their red helmets on. And Greenup County coming out, getting ready to come through the gold helmet to the right of us in the end zone, and they'll be in all black, and they'll have gold numerals and gold helmets. And I believe Jim Moore has tonight's officiating crew.
That's right. Thanks a lot, Kent. Tonight's officiating crew is brought to you by the good folks at Tri-State Ophthalmology for all your serious eye problems. See the professionals at Tri-State Ophthalmology, 2841 Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods.
All right.
And the referee tonight will be Carl McGlone. The umpire is Judd McCowan. Linesman is Anthony Howard. The line judge will be Larry Crawford. Back judge is P.R. Stevens. And we've had the coin toss. Boyd County won the toss, deferred to the second half. Greenup County will get the ball first and be going from left to right. And that's look at the officiating crew. The coin toss brought to you by the great folks at Tri-State Ophthalmology. And for all your serious eye problems, see the professionals at Tri-State Ophthalmology, 2841 Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods.
And the Musketeers coming out, and crowd getting fired up here tonight, Greenup County and Boyd County. Some other games on the slate tonight. Johnson Central is at Ashland. Morgan County is at Breathitt County. Ironton is at Chesapeake. Sheldon Clark's at Lawrence County. Raceland's on the road tonight at Paintsville. Fleming County is at Pendleton County. East Carter is at Rowan County. Bath County at Russell. And Lewis County is at West Carter. So that's your slate tonight. And hopefully by the time we get out of here this evening, our good friend Robbie the Trashman Rhodes will get us that final of the Harrison County Bourbon County game. Greenup County can pull this one out tonight. They lock up number 3, and they would play the winner of that one. So, Jim Moore, what do you look for tonight from this Musketeer squad?
Well, I look for is the same that we've seen, pounding the ball up the middle and mixing it in with a little bit of passing. What I'd like to see a little more of the passing, just to open it up and because when you get into the playoffs, you're going to need to open it up some. So I look for them to do that. Of course, the coach said 300 yards rushing, so we'll see how that works out.
Goes.
Yeah.
Kickoff coming to you now, brought to you by River Cities Builders. They encourage all of our youth to study and play hard. River Cities Builders, proud to help support high school athletics and academics. And we're about ready to go. About took your cards from you. So Boyd County to kick it off. And for the Musketeers, it's Bird. And Skaggs back to get it. It's going to be a short kick, so it's going to go to a front man. And I believe that is number 21 for the Musketeers. That'll be Ham. So Greenup County, pretty decent field position to start this first quarter. Of course, throughout the evening, we'll be monitoring all the scores on our Cool Hit Sports Ticker update.
Looks like we'll be starting about the 31-yard line.
Final regular season game of the year, and that's just hard to believe. It seemed like we just started doing this. The season has flown by, and Cold Iron lines up. He went the other way. Cold Iron going to the left side. He's going to line up at the wide receiver, and then more than likely he'll be done. So Bird gets the handoff, and Ryan Bird goes up to about the 35, 38-yard line. So Cold Iron is done. He'll come out. You can still tell he's holding that arm a little bit. He got to play the first play of the game, and Coach Mullins comes over and hugs Big E, and our prayers for Ethan Cold Iron. Hate to see that young man get hurt, but hopefully he will heal soon. So the ball will be at the 37 for the Musketeers, a two-man backfield. The handoff goes to Bird once again. Bird's got some room. Bird's at the 45, and he'll get a Musketeer first down shy of the 40-yard line. Ryan Bird, your ball carrier, and that's a Musketeer first down brought to you by Richard Harrington Consulting Engineers and Surveyors of Greenup.
Pickup of 20 on the play. Good quick hitter up the middle.
Getting good blocking as well, and that's what you need tonight. First down for Greenup County. They'll spot it at the 43. Twins to the right side, one to the far. And Hunt in the pistol. This time I believe it's Warnick, your ball carrier. And he'll get some nice yardage. Urban Urbina leading the blocking for Greenup County. So Terry makes the stop for Boyd County. Second down and 5. Warnick gets 5 on that carry for Greenup County. Just underway in the first stanza. 10:35 to go. Hunt again in the pistol. And this time he bounces off Ryan Bird, but Ryan Bird has some room. Bird crosses the 40-yard line. Bird and Hunt look like they ran into each other.
Maybe enough for first down. Let's check. Looks like he's about a gain of 7 on it.
And he will get another first down. That is a Musketeer first down. And it's brought to you by Richard Harrington Consulting Engineers and Surveyors in Greenup. So right now, pretty convincing run game right now, Jim Moore, for the Musketeers.
Yeah, 4 carries and 36 yards. That's convincing.
That's very convincing. That's what you want. You want to get an early start if you can. Hunt checking the play on his wristband. And looks like Wright goes in motion. Wright turns it. Jake Wright's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. Jake Wright is knocked out of bounds shy of the goal line.
Looks like about the 1 foot lines where they knocked him out.
Jake Wright turning on the afterburners on the right side of the football field. And it's another Musketeer first down. Brought to you by Richard Harrington Consulting Engineers and Surveyors in Greenup.
There's a goal marking back about the 3-yard line. So a gain of 33 on that one.
Greenup County's front 4 right now really opening up the hole for the runners of Bird, Warnick, and Wright so far in this contest. The ball's at the 3-yard line for Greenup County. Bird and Warnick in the backfield. Hunt gets it, hands it to Bird. No, Hunt's going to keep it, and Hunt will take it in for the Musketeer touchdown. Touchdown, Greenup County. Nice play calling by the Musketeer coaching staff. So Hunt takes it in from 3 yards. And the Musketeers right now lead early 6-0. Pretty impressive run there, Jim, by Greenup County.
It was 69 yards on 6 carries for that drive. There you go. There's your drive right there. I just handed it to you in a nutshell. 6 plays, 69 yards.
You're doing your job.
Well, thank you.
6 plays, 69 yards, and it was pretty impressive. So now we'll try the extra point. Hunt will be your holder for the Musketeers. Yeah, looks like it might be. Looks like Mock was going to be your kicker, but Boyd County jumped offside, so we'll see if that changes Coach Mullins' play calling. I think he's saying let's go ahead and try to kick it again. So Andrew Mock will be in to try the extra point. And nope, Hunt will fake it and pitch it out to Mock, and Mock looks like he'll take it in for the 2-point conversion. Touchdown, Greenup County. The 2-point conversion works, not for the touchdown, but it did work. Either way, Greenup County is on the scoreboard. And with 9 minutes and 50 seconds to go, as we take a look at the AirTech scoreboard, it's now Greenup County 8 and Boyd County nothing. Back in a moment on CoolHits1057.com. Got a little excited there.
Yes, you did.
Oh, well. Oh, well.
Hey, Greenup County's ahead 8-0.
So now it's 8-0. 6 plays, 69.
2 minutes, 10 seconds.
10 seconds?
2 minutes and 10 seconds.
My head stopped. I can't hear nothing. Onions smell good.
Greenup County Band Boosters are having a silent auction of the DC Spirit basketball season passes and a fall basket. They're also raffling off a stadium blanket. Stop by the boosters table and support the Greenup County Band.
Back at the S&T Contracting broadcast booth, the Musketeers score first on a Jared Hunt 3-yard run. Mock's 2-point conversion is good. 8-0 Greenup County. Your scoring summary brought to you by Kentucky Ohio Automotive Centers in Grayson and Portsmouth. And the kickoff goes to Boyd County's Braley. Braley will come up the field to the 40-yard line. He's going to get some nice running for Boyd County to start their opening drive. So making the stop also for Greenup County was Douglas Hall. Douglas Hall, another senior, making a nice stop. And he comes over to the sideline, fired up on that. So Boyd County will get it at the 40-yard line now, first down and 10. And Greenup right now, 9:44 in the first, leads 8-0. So Edmonds is your quarterback. He's a pretty good one. He's in the shotgun. He'll run to the right side, tucks and run, and will go nowhere. Caden Warning and a host of Musketeers just stop him in the backfield. Jim, we got to see Boyd County a few weeks ago when they played at Johnson Central. And that night it was pretty much Tanner Edmonds all night long trying to make things happen for Boyd County.
Yes, and he was having a tough go of it. It wasn't until basically the third quarter they got going with Braley running the football.
So he'll lose 5 on that carry. 2nd and 15. And the ball at the 35-yard line now. So Edmonds is in the pistol. Boyd County shows twins to the left and the right side of the football field. And the lone back will be Braley. Now flags before we can get this play underway. Carl McGlone, our referee tonight. We've seen him a few times. It'll be procedure call against Boyd County. So they'll make it 2nd down and 20. Emotional night tonight, of course, senior night. And they honored Bill Hayden, who was a fine gentleman, a minister, and really supported the athletics here at Greenup County High School. So Mr. Edmonds and company for Boyd County will now come up once again as I show a couple of receivers to the near side. Burrows will go in motion for Boyd County. And now the ball is being run by Boyd County as it was kind of a wildcat play for the Boyd County Lions. As it went right back to Edmonds, he kind of kept it himself. So it'll be 3rd and long now for Boyd County. Greenup County defense all year long has stepped up to the plate. And right now, Boyd County facing a 3rd down and 14, the ball at the 36-yard line. And you're looking at about 8 minutes to go here in the quarter. Boyd County will come up to the line of scrimmage. The center, of course, Taylor Campbell. So Edmonds will be in the shotgun. Burrows will go in motion again as he comes to the left side. They're going to try a reverse. It goes to the far side. It is going to be Braley. And Braley still on his horse, and he might get the first down.
Yeah, he reached that ball out there and got it past the stick. We'll have to see where they're going to mark him down, whether the knee or the ball. Looks like a first down.
From our point from where we are, it looks like he's got it. They put us right at the 50-yard line. So it'll be a first down on Boyd County. Maybe the reverse caught Greenup County's D off kilter a little bit.
Well, they had the opportunity to get him in the backfield. There's a couple Musketeer defenders back there, just got past him.
Some missed tackling there by Greenup County will give Boyd County the first down right at the 50-yard line. Clock rolling, 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Greenup County leads 8-0. Braley back there again in the backfield with Workman. It'll be Edmonds. Braley gets it. He gets some running room. Caught from behind by Greenup County's Garrett Collier. And probably give him 5 on that carry. 2nd and 5. Boyd County moving the ball, Jim Moore, on the ground.
Yeah, I was looking forward to that because the way that the passing game went a couple weeks ago and the way the running game was going, miles apart.
Workman now lines up as your fullback position. Edmonds will keep it this time, and Edmonds gets hit at the line of scrimmage. Warnick on him and Garrett Collier. And the ball was taken away by Edmonds. It was taken away by Dylan Craycraft, but the whistle had already been blown by the officials, so the play will be dead.
You'll give him 4. It's going to be... We'll give him 3.
East Carter is beating Rowan County 6-0. That'll be interesting. Not sure where that was being played at. Let me look here again. That's at Moorhead tonight. 3rd and 1. Boyd County needs 1 for the first down. 1 receiver to the far side, and it's Braley, your lone back, but it goes back to Edmonds. And Edmonds is a good one. He'll get the first down and more for Boyd County. Edmonds with Boyd County's front line opening up some holes. So as did Greenup County in their first drive, moving the ball, Jim, up and down the field. Right now, Boyd County doing the same thing. So Boyd County will have it first down and 10, 5:29 to go in your initial stanza. The ball sits at the 41-yard line. Coming up, lining up at 1 receiver to the left side is Austin Tackett. It's Edmonds again. He's their money man, but this time he'll go nowhere as Greenup County for the 3rd time will stand him up. Good defensive pursuit by the Musketeers. Potter coming in there with help from Garrett Collier. So we'll get 1 on that carry for Edmonds. 2nd down and 9. We now spotted at the 36-yard line.
Well, they're not spreading the field like the coach expected. It doesn't look like they're get everybody closed in, and they're just going to pound the ball out. Shows that they have a running game too, apparently.
Edmonds with Burrows goes in motion, and he stops. Now Edmonds will hand it off to Workman, and Workman getting some yardage down to about the 30-yard line. So Workman running that one, and Warnick making the stop. So that was Workman's first carry.
His first carry.
First carry, got 6 yards. 3rd and 4 now. Paintsville's beating Richland 7-0 down in Paintsville tonight. It's a big district showdown.
Yeah, this is Boyd County's 9th play of the drive, and all 8 of their plays have been on the ground. So the ball has not been in the air one time yet tonight.
Burrows in motion again. Same play. Edmonds Well, Greenup's just not wrapping up right now. Number 21 for Boyd County, Brayley gets it. A couple of Greenup County defenders had him around the legs. Skaggs making the stop for Greenup County. And you're right, he will be short. Boyd needs
2 yards, looks like.
2 for the first down. The ball will be at the 29-yard line. 3:25 to go in the first quarter.
And now time to pin your ears back and go after him.
This is where your front really needs to step it up right here. Of course, Greenup County is missing Codine, but still a good plethora of defenders in that lineup. Edmonds, I think, is trying to draw Greenup off, and Coach Gillum saw something, and he will take a timeout. We check the AirTech scoreboard. 3:09 to go in the first. It's Greenup County 8, Boyd County nothing. Back in a moment on CoolHits1057.com. Gotta stop him here. Back to action, the S&T Contracting broadcast booth. Edmonds keeps it himself, and I'll have to see if he gets it. Not real sure.
Yeah, they stopped him at the line, but it looked like there was a push. We have to see where they're going to spot it down because they had a big push going.
Peyton Ouster brought him back, because like you said,
and it looks like they're going to measure.
They're going to measure, and it's, I have to see, it's kind of hard to tell from up here. It would be nice if Greenup County can stop him here.
It's hard to tell from our angle. It's going to be close, though. That surge they had right there at the end might have been enough. We'll see.
And Boyd County will get the first down. If you're out driving around this evening, we would like to alert you that Boyd County 911 wants folks to avoid the I-64, the area of the 191 mile marker, due westbound due to an accident involving a semi rollover. The road will be closed for several hours, so if you had planes going that direction, you'll need to go somewhere else. First down and 10 for Boyd County. They're on the move. They've got it at the 26-yard line. Edmonds, quarterback keeper again, and he gets 1 or 2 on that carry, running hard right into Riley Ham for Greenup County. So both teams right now, ground game. Greenup County scored with a Jared Hunt touchdown, and now Boyd County trying to answer right now at the 26-yard line.
The 11th play of the drive. It has to be the 12th coming up. All of them on the ground, 44 yards so far.
Edmonds in the backfield with him, Christian Brayley, one receiver to the far side. Edmonds is going to turn around again, and this time Greenup County's defense snuffs him out on the right side. Boyd County relies a lot on Tanner Edmonds.
Yeah, he might have got 3 on that. Let's see where they spot the ball.
And it looks like he's ran already 8 times for about 17 yards. And after the play, a personal foul on Greenup County. So that will help Boyd County out again. Big game for Greenup County, and maybe just a little bit too much of extraordinary activity after the play. So that's going to give Boyd County another 15. Stops the clock with 1:49 to go. The Musketeers lead right now 8-0. But Boyd County inching close to that end zone. The officials will mark it at the 13-yard line as Coach Gillum out talking to his squad.
They had time to stiffen up now.
The same backfield. Burrows will go in motion. He'll stop. Edmonds will get it, and he'll hand it to Braley. And Braley, Greenup County is just not tackling. And number 21 for Greenup County, Christian Braley, takes it in for a Boyd County touchdown from 13 yards. Poor tackling on Greenup County's part. That'll make it 8-6. So Boyd County impressive on their run, taking it in, and they will go for the 2-point conversion. Edmonds in the pistol and Bradley beside him. Edmonds rolls to the right side. He will get hit, and he will not go in. It's fumbled. Braley comes up with it, but Greenup County will hold Boyd County on the 2-point conversion. So as we check the AirTech scoreboard with 1:18 to go, right now Greenup County maintains a lead of 8-6 for all of your heating and air conditioning needs. See the good folks at AirTech. We're back in a moment on CoolHits1057.com. Yes.
Doing exactly what I said they were going to do, running off right tackle.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there it is, in writing.
That's what they did, Johnson.
That's right. Okay, you ready?
Yes, sir.
13 plays, 60 yards, 8 minutes, 32 seconds.
That was a big stop. Kent Robinson and Jim Moore from the S&T Contracting broadcast booth. Boyd County kicks it off. Dalton Atkins, but
they may have been offsides.
They lined up offsides, you're right. So Boyd County scores on 13 plays and 60 yards. Used up quite a bit of time, 8 minutes and 32 seconds. It was a 13-yard run by Braley. The 2-point conversion was no good. And we are at 8-6 right now. Your scoring summary brought to you by Kentucky Ohio Automotive Centers in Grayson and Portsmouth. You too can score big when you purchase your next vehicle from the good folks at Kentucky Automotive Center in Grayson and Ohio Automotive Center in Portsmouth.
Well, Boyd County come out and did exactly what I thought they might do, running off tackle on the right side, and big yardage on that drive for Braley.
So Atkins will try it again for Boyd County. Bird back for the Musketeers, but it's not going to matter. It's going to be a squib kick, but no, actually Bird fumbles it, and I believe Greenup County did come up with it. Bird took his eye off of it, and actually coming up with the football for Greenup County was Peyton Alster. So Greenup County now will get the ball with 1:15 to go in the first quarter. Musketeers up 8-6. Don't forget at halftime we'll have the Double Drizzle halftime report. Double Drizzle, the home of delicious donuts, cakes, cupcakes, you name it, they got it. Double Drizzle. So Greenup County will start first down and 10. The ball at the 34-yard line. You've got Clark and Wright lined up on the left side. It's going to be on the ground for Greenup County, and Ryan Bird breaks it past the 50-yard line and more for a Musketeer first down, brought to you by Richard Howard and Consulting Engineers and Surveyors in Greenup. Bird's spurtability gets it up to the 48-yard line for Greenup County. He is so quick when he touches the football. Of course, Bird, the first time in a couple years, finally 100% healthy. Three-man backfield for Hunt. Hunt will give it to Bird again. Bird just lowers that head, but this time looks like Burrows is going to wrap him up
Bird on the carry, will gain on the play.
Ryan Bird right now, 5 rushing attempts on 49 yards. Hunt comes over to talk to Coach Mullins. Final regular season game for Greenup County. They will be off next week. That'll be their open date. Then, depending on the outcome of this one, we'll have to see who they would play. If they would win, it's either Harrison County or Bourbon County in the playoffs. First quarter's coming to an end, and this time it's Warnick, and Warnick gets nailed. It's still got a 1 or 2 on the, maybe 1. It's right up the middle. Caden Warnick went, and Austin Terry makes the stop for the Boyd County Lions.
That's going to probably be the last play of the first quarter.
That will bring us to the end of 1 quarter of play at Musketeer Field as we check the AirTech scoreboard. It's Greenup County 8 and Boyd County 6. This is Musketeer football on CoolHits1057.com.
We have a score update on the Richmond Paintsville game. Paintsville 14.
Yeah, now is the time
Richmond 0.
for that quick slant across the middle there. See you later. Just hit right in stride, and he's gone. Be Michael.
You guys all that money, the videos.
Missed him.
Back at the S&T Contracting broadcast booth, Hunt's pass intended for Skaggs incomplete. We start the second quarter of play from the S&T Contracting broadcast booth. Kent Robinson and Jim Moore, and what a great night of football weather-wise here at Musketeer Field.
That's why it doesn't seem like the season should be over, because it's still warm out.
Feels good. We'll be wearing the jackets soon enough. Paintsville 14, Richland nothing after 1 quarter of play. Hunt the punt, and Boyd County, I think, offsides. Burrows came flying through the middle of the field.
And they may have.
It's going to go against Greenup County.
Yep.
That's why Burrows was doing what he was doing. So flag on Greenup County. Back to receive the punt from Boyd County will be, I believe that's Braley, Christian Braley. So Hunt will try it again. Not much of a rush and a pretty good punt. Braley will get it, and he is brought down by Collier. And looks like Boyd County will get it close, starting about the 30-yard line. So last time Boyd County had it, their last possession, they kept it on the ground quite a bit. Used up about 8 minutes in the first quarter of play. So we'll see what the Boyd County can do here. 1st and 10, and they'll mark it at the 29-yard line. As we mentioned, Greenup County off next week. That'll be their open date, then playoffs, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So Boyd County with 11:45 to go. Edmonds sends Burrows in motion for Boyd County. Boyd County in all white tonight. And number 20 for Boyd County will get it. That's Jonathan Workman. Boyd County's coach John Gilm, Jim don't use a whole lot of people. I mean, it's usually, you take your pick, but it's usually Edmonds and Workman and Braley and Burrows. Really, Burrows, I don't think he's even
He's more of a receiver.
Receiver, yeah, so he don't run it that much. 1 yard on that carry for Boyd County. They'll line up twins to the right side, twins to the far, as Boyd County does show pass. But very seldom will Edmonds throw the ball. Braley stands beside him, but this time Edmonds is back to pass, looking downfield. And he will not connect, just too far. out of the reach of Dalton Adkins, the wide receiver, 5'10" young man.
Yeah, I think he might have overthrown that because there was good coverage on the defense from the Musketeers. Everyone was covered, even the receiver that he was throwing to. So probably overthrown due to the good coverage.
So you're right. 10:58 to go in the second. Boyd County down 2, 8-6. They line up pass formation again. 3rd and 9. The ball still at the 30. And this time in motion will go Nelson out of the slot. Edmonds this time fakes the pass, and he'll run it up the gut just a little bit. Greenup County, though, will stop him way short of the first down at the 35, 36-yard line. Garrett Collier makes the stop for the Musketeers. So it'll be 4th and 9 for Boyd County. Russell 28, Bath County nothing. Not being game being played at Russell. So Bird will go back to receive the punt from Dalton Atkins, and joining him back there will be Isaiah Green. And Jarrell Jackson stands about the 35. Kick is not a good one at all.
That's coming to us, it looks like.
It's going to hit right at the 50-yard line, go out of bounds, and not a good kick at all from number 10, or punt rather, from Dalton Atkins. So the Musketeers will get very good field position.
It's like about the 46-yard line.
To
field.
Start this possession.
Green if you need a ball. Green if you need a ball.
So Greenup County needs a football before they can start this possession. 10:38 to go, 8-6. The Musketeers line up. And here we go. Backfield of Bird. And I believe Wright's back there. Wright will get it. And he'll try to cut up the middle, get some room. Hanging on to that football and coming in and making the stop on Bird was number 66. And I don't have a 66 for Boyd County. 7-yard gain for the Musketeers. 10-12 to go in the second quarter. So Wright will line up as one receiver. Parker Clark's over there. And then your two-man backfield. This time Wright will go in motion. Fake handoff to him. Hunt will keep it. Hunt's at the 45. Hunt's at the 40. Hunt's at the 30. One man to break, but he couldn't get to him. And Hunt will take it down to the 25-yard line. But most importantly, get another first down for the green, black, and gold. Brought to you by Richard Hamilton, Consulting Engineers and Surveyors in Greenup. We saw that play a few weeks ago. Hunt did.
I tell you what,
he ran that against Round County. Round County couldn't stop him in the muck and the mire.
I tell you what, though, there were some jets on that defender there because I thought he was gone.
They caught him, made that back tackle. Warnick and Bird stands by Mr. Hunt. And this time Bird gets the handoff. Bird gets some running room past the 20-yard line down to about the 15. Tanner Edmonds will make the stop for Boyd County. Clock rolling, 9:22 to go in your second quarter. And glad you're with us tonight, Greenup County football. Which we're doing the stream tonight. Our good friend MJ McKay on the next booth over with our dear friends from the Boyd County coverage, Dickie Tiller. It's a family night, isn't it?
Yes, it is. We're one big happy family here.
Got your little boy over there. Actually, not little anymore. Yeah. He's bigger than both of us.
And you got your big one over there.
Yeah. Warnick will get it. Bounces off a couple of tackles, and Warnick will hit hard to the gridiron. Making the stop was Christian Brayley.
And he could have the first down, then. Let's see where they mark the ball. It's going to be spotted.
And looks like Mr. McGlone, they're going to measure, it looks like.
Well, why would they move the ball halfway across the field to mark it? I don't understand that.
He's just short by about that much, so it'll be third. Greenup County just needs one for the first.
I don't understand why they would run the ball halfway across the field when they should have just left it where it was, brought the chains out. Makes no sense to me, but Then again, I'm up here, they're down there.
Angel, your center, and it goes to Bird. And I'm not real sure Bird got it. She got one more down to try to get the first down. Stop the clock with 8:18. If you're just tuning in, low-scoring affair right now. Greenup leads by 2, 8-6. Greenup County scored back in the first quarter with a 3-yard run from Hunt. Mock's 2-point conversion made it 8-0 Greenup County. So it's 4th and 1. The ball will be at the 15.
I put Hunt under center and let him sneak it.
I think anybody you give him to back there can get 1 yard.
Well, I don't know. It's their third time trying.
Hunt will try it from the pistol. Hands it to Warnick. And Caden Warnick tries to run through the Boyd County defenders. And Carl McGlone says first down, Greenup County. Brought to you by Richard Howerton Consulting Engineers and Surveyors in Greenup. So another first down for Greenup County.
Well, I still don't understand why on the second down when they got down to about the marker, they picked the ball up and ran it halfway across the field to get the spot on it.
First down for Greenup County. In the pistols, Hunt, Bird, and Warnick with him. Little bubble pass over to number 6 for Greenup County. It's Jake Wright, and Jake couldn't hang on to it.
Yeah, led him just a little bit too much.
That'll stop the clock with 7:15 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, I think Jake was supposed to have turned upfield a little bit on the flare, and he just kind of flattened it out, and the ball was thrown out in front of him, and he couldn't get to it in time.
Greenup County now looking at the ball at the 13-yard line. Hunt in the shotgun. Hands it to Bird. Bird breaking some tackles down to about the 10-yard line. Faked handoff went to Jake Wright, but Ryan Bird getting them some good yardage tonight. Right now, Bird's got 62 yards on the night in rushing. Kent Robinson and Jim Moore from Musketeer Field in Lloyd, Kentucky. 6:45 to go in the second quarter. Greenup County 8 and Boyd County 6. But Greenup County trying to march it in from the 9-yard line. They look at a 3rd down and 6. Hunt in the pistol. Wright goes in motion. Hands it to Wright. Wright tries to turn it up, and not much there for Jake Wright.
He may have lost yards.
Coming in and making the stop for the Lions initially was Campbell and Nelson. So
and he lost one on the play.
Losing one on the play, you would think where the ball's at, you're inside the red zone. Go for it. Ethan Coldiron, of course, got hurt last week in the Tomcat game, out for the year. He did start the game at wide receiver, but he was one and done. Came out. So Greenup County needs 7 for the first down at the 10-yard line. Hunt the roll. He's going to get hit. Better get rid of it. Throws it right to number 10 for Boyd County, Dalton Atkins. And Atkins will intercept the ball and bring it back to the 20-yard line for Boyd County. So Hunt throws an interception to Atkins, and that's where Boyd County will take over on downs. Atkins just came in and basically just took it from the wide receiver, and Boyd County now will take over on downs. Boyd County so far on the night have used only one timeout. Greenup still has all 3 of theirs. The Double Drizzle halftime show will be coming up here momentarily. Burrows will go in motion and comes back to same play. And this time it'll be Braley. Braley's got some room, and Braley's going to go.
They got a flag up the middle, though.
We do have a flag.
They have a hold.
Hold the phone. The flag is in the backfield for Boyd County.
They took that off right tackle, went 80 yards, but it may be coming back. Yep. A clip
Against Boyd County. And Greenup County got a break there because wasn't nobody going to pick up Braley. He was gone. So Greenup County will get a break on that flag on Boyd County. And that flag does not happen. Boyd County takes the lead.
So as I mentioned in the pregame, Boyd County loves running that ball off right tackle, and right there's one of the reasons why.
Cool Hit Sports Ticker update in the second quarter. Paintsville 21, Richland nothing. That game being played at Paintsville tonight. So Paintsville, the real deal.
I think Aaron missed that Paintsville game. They marked that.
So that'll put Boyd County back to the 10-yard line on that penalty.
You heard anything about Johnson
With here, it's 5:26. First down and 20 now for Boyd County. Lining up the pass in the backfield with Edmonds is Nelson. Nelson will get it, and he'll get tripped up over on the far side. And beautiful tackling there by the Musketeers. That was Greg Potter coming in, hitting the runner there for Boyd County. Nice stop by Potter. Very nice.
Yeah, picked up about a half yard. They're going to give him one, but
Nelson was your slot back, and he just got nailed by Potter. Good job.
they might want to write that one down.
Could very well be a candidate for our big hit of the game. Came with about 4 minutes to go. Bless you, Ray Schaefer. 2nd and 19. Now Edmonds will try to run it. He needs quite a bit. They start at the 11-yard line, and Greenup County's defense snuffs him up out on that one. Garrett Collier once again making the stop for the Musketeers.
Yeah, it brings up 3rd and about 15. It's a long way to go.
Be a big stop here for Greenup County if they can stop Boyd County right here and try to make Boyd County punt.
Yeah,
Greenup County would get some pretty decent position.
Got some tall receivers coming in.
3rd and 15. Burrows will go in motion again. That's about the 5th or 6th time they've run that play. Evans will get it, and it's going to go to Braley. Braley trying to break some tackles, and Braley will go nowhere. The Musketeer defense gets him again. Coming up to make the stop for the Musketeers was Riley Hand. Kind of maybe question that call, Jim Moore, why you run it from where you had the ball at the 15-yard line. Greenup County's D does a great job.
That was that off-tackle run to the right side, and Greenup County was waiting on it that time. That's why Braley had to break it to the outside.
3:29 to go as we check the AirTech scoreboard. Greenup County 8 and Boyd County 6. Back in a moment on Cool Hits, 1057.com. Shit, you asked me too quick.
Johnson class is still low score, 6 minutes to go in the half.
Ham. No. Ham. That was 21 on the tackle, wasn't it? Who did I say was on the tackle? Yeah. It's Ham. The numbers are crazy. He does it all the time. And welcome back to the S&T Contracting broadcast booth. 3:29 to go in the second quarter of play as the Lions will have to punt it away. Adkins is your punter.
Yeah, his last punt went about 10 yards. About 10 yards if he does better on this one. A little bit.
A little bit. Coming up to get it will be Isaiah Green. Green trying to break it to the right side. Green's got a little bit of room. Green's at the 40-yard line. And Isaiah Green, who's all 5'7", 140 pounds sophomore, puts Greenup County in pretty good field position. The ball at the 40-yard line. The Musketeers will have 2 timeouts left. Boyd County with 2, with an 8-6 lead for the Musketeers. 3:15 to go before the double drizzle halftime report.
Yeah, short field to work with this time, just 40 yards to go. Got a couple receivers out to this side, one to the right side. And Jackson coming in late.
So he will join Hunt in the backfield. Getting the ball, I believe it's Caden Warnick. Warnick still on his horse. And Caden Warnick shy of the 35-yard line to about the 36-yard line. Caden Warnick, your ball carrier. Coming up at halftime, we'll have some scores from around the area. Take a look at the brief scoring summary, which we have right now. And Jim Moore working feverishly on the stats.
I don't think the last report you got would be an official scoreboard.
It's Caden Warnick once again. Boyd County players trying to strip the ball away from him. Making the stop for Boyd County. It looked like it was Jonathan Workman. So with the basically game plan for both squads on the ground, it's been a pretty quick first half. 3rd and 1 for the Musketeers. They need 1 for the first. The ball to 31. Hunt back to pass, being pursued. And he finds a receiver. That's Wright. And Wright should get the first down for the Greenup County Musketeers. As he takes it past the 25-yard line to about the 24. And that'll be a Musketeer first down, brought to you by Richard Howerton Consulting Engineers and Surveyors in Greenup. Russell blowing out Bath County 37-0. Rowan County's beating East 21-6. So Jarrell Jackson in the backfield with Hunt, Warnick beside him. They will go to Jarrell Jackson. Jarrell breaking some tackles rather. First run Jarrell's had tonight, making the stop for Boyd County. 54. It was Austin Terry rather for Boyd County. So JJ getting a yard or 2 for Greenup County. Clock rolling with 1:30 to go. Greenup County wasting no time, but now a flag before Hunt can do anything with the football. And Coach Mullins will take another timeout. 1 minute, 23 seconds here in the second. Greenup 8, Boyd County 6. If we take a look at the AirTech scoreboard, we're back in a moment on CoolHits1057.com. Second quarter. 0-0 Ashland Johnson Central in the second.
Score update between Ashland and Johnson Central. The score stands after the quarter 0-0.
I like
Well, Jackson's out. Looks like Bird's back in.
Got him. And welcome back to the S&T Contracting broadcast booth as the Greenup County Musketeers score. Jared Hunt throws it into the end zone to Skaggs. And the Musketeers go up now 14-6.
22 yards on that touchdown strike.
Codiron will try the extra point. Hunt is your holder, and it looks to go to the left side, so Codiron will miss the extra point. But the Musketeers on the scoreboard with 1:17 to go now, up 14-6 as we take a look at that AirTech scoreboard. We're back in a moment on Cool Hits 1057.com. What'd you say? How long was the pass?
22 yards.
Last score I have for us is 28 nothing. It's worse than that. Russell's been back.
Out the kick for Greenup County number 7, Jared Hunt. Back to receive for Boyd County, number 21, Christian Bailey.
That helped.
Number 10, Dalton Atkins.
Oh, by the way, 4 plays, 40 yards, 158.
Back in the S&T Contracting broadcast booth as the Musketeers go up 14-6. 1:17 to go, and the kickoff is a good one from Greenup County. And coming up with the kick for Boyd County will be Braley. And Braley still on his feet. Greenup County will finally bring him down to about the 30-yard line. And Jackson in there on the stop for Greenup County. So the Musketeers on 4 plays, 40 yards. Jared Hunt finds Eli Skaggs, 22-yard pass in the end zone. Frank Codiron's extra point, no good. And Greenup County now leads 14-6. Your scoring summary brought to you by Kentucky Ohio Automotive Centers, Grayson, and in Portsmouth.
Yeah, Boyd County got a long way to go and a short time to get there.
Boyd County still 2 timeouts remaining here in the half. Edmonds with Braley and Workman in his backfield. Delayed handoff, but Edmonds will keep it. Edmonds turns to the left side of the football field, and he'll be taken out of bounds, the far side, by Jared Hunt. So Hunt coming up to make the stop from his defensive end position. It'll be enough, though, for a Boyd County first down. Edmonds on that carry. So far tonight, 11 carries on 41 yards. 1:03 to go before the break. Greenup up 14-6. One receiver to the far side and one here to the near. One nearest us is Noah Riggs. And then Burrows will go in motion for the Lions. Now he'll cut back and start blocking for Braley. And Braley gets hit at the line of scrimmage and gets about 2 more after he breaks that tackle. Ryan Bird makes the stop for Greenup County. Also, Collier was in there, and again, Jarrell Jackson. You second down now for Boyd County. And I believe Boyd County took a timeout. So we're back in a moment on CoolHits1057.com. A little late on the...
Give a big hand for our Greenup County High School cheerleaders.
Kent Robinson and Jim Moore at the S&T Contracting broadcast booth. Greenup County tonight. Boyd County down a touchdown. Evans back to pass. And he finds Braley on the far side with the
Looked
screen.
like we had a clip over there, but it didn't get called.
Braley's going to take it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, we do have a flag back here, though.
Flag once again on Boyd County. Right back where they would have probably had to play. Greenup County's coach is pointing back that direction. So let's see what Carl McGlone has. That's twice Braley has taken off downfield, but there'll be an illegal man downfield called against Boyd County. So that'll negate that play again for Boyd County. Two big plays Boyd County has had, Jim, but they've been thrown.
One for 80, one for 80, one for 54. That doesn't help your calls any when they're backing you up like that.
Russell now leading Bath County 43-0. So that'll be a running clock, I'm sure, shortly. Probably already is. Ashland and Johnson Central at the half, no score. So 43.8 seconds here as we take a look at the Airtech scoreboard. Boyd County's got it second down and 12 and the ball at the 41-yard line. So Edmonds now in the pistol. Braley with him. Burrows in the slot back. Now he'll go in motion. Workman's on the far side lining up as a receiver. Edmonds will keep it quarterback keeper. And he'll get knocked out of bounds on that far side coming in again. And we have mentioned his name a bunch tonight. Number 56, Big Cat Garrett Collier.
He might have got one. He didn't get much on that.
Going out of bounds. He will stop the clock now with 33 seconds to go. Ball at the 40-yard line for Boyd County. Boyd County taking their time in that huddle. Coach Gillum instructing his players what he wants to see. Coming up at halftime, it will be the Double Drizzle halftime report. Greenup leads 14-6. Boyd County needs 13 for the first.
See if they go back to that screen to Braley again. Nope, it's going to be Edmonds.
Edmonds is going to try to keep it come to the right side, and Greenup County will snuff that one out. Coming out of bounds and making the stop on the quarterback was Riley Ham. And with Edmonds going out of bounds, that'll stop the clock with 32 seconds to go.
There's a pickup of 7, but it doesn't help a whole lot because they needed about 14. So that brings up about 4th and 7.
Mark it at the 47 now for Boyd County. Edmonds now the leading rusher for Boyd County on 13 attempts, 49 yards. And as we mentioned in the pregame, the onset of the game, he's pretty much their go-to guy. Boyd County going to line up to punt. They're going to show punt anyway. It's Adkins. And the lone back for Greenup County will be Bird. Let's see if Coach Gillum does any trickery. And Adkins gets a good punt off that time. Goes to Bird. Bird just lets it go in the end zone. Very smart play, my man. And that'll stop the clock with 24.6 seconds to go. So Greenup County with one timeout left and Boyd County with one. We'll see what Coach Mullins elects to do here with 24 seconds to go before the Double Drizzle halftime show.
I wouldn't do anything too fancy here.
Well, if you remember last week, right before halftime, Hunt threw an interception.
That's right.
Baker took it 84 yards. I'm not the coach. I'll never be a coach. But
just run the ball, get it over with, and let's go to the locker room with the halftime lead.
You don't want deja vu from last week, that's for sure. Greenup County first down and 10. The ball at the 20 with 24.6 seconds on that Airtech scoreboard. Birds in the backfield with Mr. Hunt and Warnick. And Mock will line up as a receiver on the right side. They'll go to Warnick now, reverse to Wright. And Wright will come up to the 30-yard line. Wright getting some nice yardage. Will get the first down for Greenup County, which is brought to you by Richard Howerton Consulting, Engineers and Surveyors in Greenup. It's a nice little reverse called there by Coach Mullins. And Coach Mullins will take his last timeout here of the half. We check the Airtech scoreboard. Greenup County 14 and Boyd County 6. For all of your heating and your air conditioning needs, why not drop in and see the good folks? Give them a call. It's Airtech. We're back in a moment on CoolHits1057.com.
Boyd County called their last time out. I'll have to just keep it here.
As we come to you from the S&T Contracting broadcast booth for all types of residential and commercial contracting work, call the good folks at S&T Contracting. We come back to play, and Boyd County has burned their third timeout of the half.
Greenup County came out offensively with their 3 receivers to the right side, which looked like they might have been setting up for the bubble screen to that far side, and I don't think Boyd County was expecting that. I think Boyd County's just expecting a knee and go to the locker room. So they took a timeout so they could talk it over, and it looks like now they're just going to, now they're back to the same formation. Well, no, they're not. We have Hunt.
Hunt's showing pass.
Well, Hunt's out as the receiver.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep,
right to Hunt. And then Hunt's going to keep it. And Hunt's got some room on that far side. So Coach Mullins changing things up late in the second quarter.
A little bit of trickery there. It was a lateral. And I think that Hunt was looking to pass it downfield, and nobody was open. Spikes the ball and still got 4.5 seconds.
Greenup County got a first down on that last carry by Hunt. Of course, the first down brought to you by Richard Howerton Consulting Engineers and Surveyors. And Greenup baseball score to pass along, game 6. Ray Schaefer has to be pleased. In the middle of the second, Royals up 1-0. You like it, don't you? Ray's got his Kansas City hat on here tonight in the box. Go Kansas City. 4.5 seconds to go. This will be the final play of your first half. And Wright will go in motion. He'll get it. Cut up the middle. He's at the 50. Wright's at the 45. He's at the 40. Wright still on his horse. He's down to the 30. And Wright had one tackle to break. He would have probably gone in, but he goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So after one half of football here at Greenup County High School, your AirTech scoreboard has the showing of Greenup County 14 and Boyd County 6. We're back in a couple minutes with your halftime report. This is CoolHits1057.com.
Yeah, a little bit of trickery on that series, huh? Like I said, a lot went on that play. I mean, it was a lateral. I think they were going to pass it on down the field.
What?
Oops. And welcome back into the S&T Contracting broadcast booth. For all types of residential and commercial contracting work, you can call the good folks at S&T Contracting as you're tuned in to the Double Drizzle halftime show. And right now, good news for Greenup County, up 14-6. Not much scoring for the Musketeers or Boyd County, but Boyd County right now down only pretty much by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, 14-6. As we take a look at your scoring summary, being brought to you by Kentucky Ohio Automotive Centers in Grayson and in Portsmouth. The Musketeers would score first. Jared Hunt would take it in from the 3-yard line with about 9 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Andrew Mock's 2-point conversion would be good, and Greenup County would score there, make it 8-0 on 6 plays with 69 yards, and it took only 2 minutes and 10 seconds for Greenup County to score that touchdown. And then the Boyd County Lions would get their turn on a 13-yard run by Christian Braley. That would come with 1:18 to go. The 2-point conversion would be no good by Tanner Edmonds as he tried to take it in. And that would make it Greenup County 8, Boyd County 6. That would be on 13 plays for the Lions, 60 yards. And with that play, they did eat up a lot of time, about 8 minutes and 32 seconds. So then that would bring us to the end of the first quarter of play. And then the Musketeers would score right before halftime. Jared Hunt would find Eli Skaggs in the end zone on a 22-yard pass. And Frank Codiron would come in. The extra point would be no good. That would be on 4 plays and 40 yards. That would make it 14-6. Greenup County would score there with 1:17 to go in the second quarter of play. And that's basically where we are right now here at the break. Halftime score of Greenup County 14 and Boyd County 6. And Jim Moore, the first half really pretty quick half, just due to the fact a lot of plays being run on the ground.
Well, yeah, when you keep the ball on the ground, the clock doesn't stop, so the clock runs and makes it a quick game. But penalties for Boyd County have been their big problem for tonight. They don't have a lot of yardage in penalties. It's just the timing of the penalties. One penalty for 10 yards for a block with the 20-yard line, brought back an 80-yard run by Braley, and then the other one was just a legal man downfield, just 5-yard penalty, but that negated a 54-yard pass.
Greenup County leads as we check the AirTech scoreboard. Greenup County 14, Boyd County 6. When we come back, we'll have a look at some scores around the area. And also Jim Moore will have your first half stats, and we'll do that in 2 minutes here on CoolHits1057.com.
I can't say. Yeah, we do.
You better put these back on, huh?
I'll let you take it.
Okay, S&T broadcast booth at the Double Drizzle halftime. All you people out there listening on our video stream, Double drizzle. Double drizzle. Double drizzle. Yum, yum. If you're listening with your eyes closed,
Huh?
double drizzle. Double drizzle. And we're back at halftime on the Double Drizzle halftime report for great cupcakes and donuts and candy and cakes. You want to see the folks at the Double Drizzle in the Meade Station Plaza. Mm-mm-mm.
Good, isn't it?
And we are at the S&T broadcast booth, by the way, too. Okay, your halftime stats go like this. Edmonds for Boyd County, passing-wise, 0 for 1 passing. Rushing, he was 13 carries, 49 yards. Braley, 6 carries, 37 yards, and a touchdown. But one of those runs was called back. It was an 80-yard touchdown run called back due to a low block. Workman had 2 carries, 8 yards. Nelson, 1 carry, 1 yard. Penalties for Boyd County, 4 penalties, 25 yards. 1 brought back an 80-yard run. 1 brought back a 54-yard touchdown pass. The yardage for Boyd County, 22 carries, 95 yards on the night. Total yards, 95. Greenup County, Hunt was 2 of 5 with a touchdown and an interception. He had 3 carries for 38 yards. Wright, 5 carries, 81 yards. Bird, 8 carries, 62 yards. Warnick, 6 carries, 18 yards. Jackson, 1 carry and 2 yards. Receiving, Skaggs has 1 reception, 22 yards, and a touchdown. Wright, 1 reception for 9 yards. Greenup County with 2 penalties for 20 yards. Rushing, 23 for 201 yards. Passing, 31 yards. Total yards for Greenup County, 232. So right now, it looks like that Greenup County is 2/3 of the way there from where the coach challenged them to be at 300 rushing yards for the night, Kent.
All right, Jim, thank you very much. And before we take another break, we'll take a look at some scores from around the area. If I can find them here. Rowan County was beating East Carter early on, 28-6. Russell is beating Bath County, so that one will be over. Russell 43, Bath County nothing. That's at the half. So that'll be a running clock in the second half. Looking good for Paintsville tonight, almost at halftime. Paintsville 43, Richland 7. And at the half, Ashland and Johnson Central were scoreless at 0-0. Round County was beating East 21-0, and West Carter was beating Lewis 42-12. Your Community Trust Bank sports ticker update. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. So Greenup County in the locker room with a 14-6 lead. And we'll take a 2-minute break and have more for you. This is Musketeer football on CoolHits1057.com.
Hey, Christy, you come back up here? Some popcorn. Some popcorn. And a Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew.
Who had the what? For Boyd County, Braley.
Channel 3's here. Bad, too bad. We've got the game. You don't.
Flip the page. Keep it down. We get the ball, right?
Nope. Boyd County gets the ball. They deferred.
That's right.
We have a score update. Ashland against Johnson.
Closer than I thought it was going to be.
Ashland is up at the half, 7-0. This is the beginning of the third quarter. Quentin Baker had an 80-yard touchdown.
That had to be the first play of the quarter. 80 yards? That had to be the first play. Wow. West Carter's up 50-12.
West Carter, Lewis County at halftime. West Carter up 50-12 against Lewis County.
Yeah, 43-7 at Paintsville over April.
I don't need that no more. Yeah.
Brown County's up 28-6.
And back at the S&T Contracting broadcast booth for all types of your residential and commercial work. Call the good folks at S&T Contracting. And looks like the Tomcats have now taken the 7-0 lead as Quentin Baker has scored for the Tomcats. Looks like he maybe took it in for an 80-yard run. So Tomcats on the board at Putnam Stadium. Jim Moore, 7-0. And that one pretty much for the number 1 and number 2 spot in our district.
Yep, and it was meant to be or said to be a good game, and it's turned out to be a good game. Of course, Baker started out the second half tonight. Sounds like he did last week against Greenup County in the second half.
Taking him a little while to warm up. If things hold up and Greenup County can continue the way they're going right now and win this ball game, the Musketeers would lock up the number 3rd spot in this district, and more likely the way it was looking this week, what we were looking at, Sports Director Tim Carper and General Manager Jim Forrest and myself, Greenup County would play either Harrison County or Bourbon County, the winner of that game, in a couple of weeks, and hopefully by the time we get out of here tonight, the folks back at the studio can get us that score. Robbie, we're going to go ahead and take another 2-minute break as Boyd County and Greenup County now coming back out for their pregame, or not their pregame, but their second half warm-ups. So we will take another 2-minute break, and when we come back, we'll get you ready for the second half as we check that AirTech scoreboard. It's Greenup County 14 and Boyd County 6. The second half coming up in 2 minutes on Cool Hits 1057.com.
Oh, down there, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess home games. Yeah, home games. Home games, you got lucky. You got rounds when you I was good down in the press box. I got to walk across the field and step in the freaking love that up to my shit. Suck my cheese. I had a bad rest of the day. Oh, it was before the game, too, so I was no. Very happy.
And we wrap up the Double Drizzle halftime report. Also want to mention that the scoring summary in the first half was brought to you by the good friends at Kentucky Ohio Automotive Centers. In Grayson and in Portsmouth, Jim Moore. Greenup County leads 14-6. And your thoughts on what the Musketeers might need to do here to keep this thing going for them here in the second half of play?
Well, right now they're lucky to be leading 14-6 in this game with those two big plays called back. The defense is going to have to stiffen up. That's basically the bottom line right there. They gave up two big plays, and fortunately for Greenup County, there were penalties called, and both of them got called back. So defensively, they're going to have to stiffen up. Offense has been firing pretty well tonight, so we usually don't say that. Usually we say the defense is doing its job, and the offense is kind of floundering, but it seems to be the other way around tonight. But Greenup County's defense is going to have to stiffen up. They've given away two big plays, and like I said, fortunately for them, they were both called back due to penalties.
So it'll be Greenup County kicking off to Boyd County, as Boyd County will get it here to start the second half of play. Had a quick first half, as Jim alluded to, and talking about the stats. Most of the action on the ground. So we'll see how things go as Greenup County will get ready to kick off to Boyd County. Back to receive the kickoff for the Lions will be Dalton Adkins and Christian Braley. So we'll see how things pan out here. Quentin Baker for Ashland took a 80-yard run in for the Tomcats. The Tomcats now leading over Johnson Central by a score of 7-0. So Hunt ready to kick off, and we're ready for your third quarter. And it is a good one. Hunt got all that bad boy. It goes to Adkins, and Adkins will bring it midfield, but he is, we'll say, he was going to be brought down by Terrell Jackson, but he finally got brought down by Isaiah Green, and Adkins coming up a little slow on that tackle.
Yeah, Jackson slowed him down, and the rest of the Greenup County what is the kick team?
Special teams.
Swarmed all over him.
And after that play, Dalton Adkins now limping off the field. So don't know if he landed on somebody's foot or got turf toe or what, but he has gone to the sideline, and he is in some discomfort over there on the sideline. So Boyd County will get it to start the third quarter of play. First down and 10, the ball at the 15, pretty much the same lineup. Burrows once again goes in motion, and Edmonds is in the backfield. He'll hand it to Workman, and he is hit immediately at the line of scrimmage by number 56, Garrett Collier. Spring Valley 7 and Capital 7, that score in the third quarter. Of course, Cool Hits 105.7 Sports pleased to be bringing you Spring Valley football this year. So no gain on that play for Boyd County. They line up Workman as one receiver and Burrows as another. Braley the back for the Boyd County Lions. Edmonds showing pass. Now he'll try to run it to the left side, and he will be going nowhere, as making the stop, I believe, was Jarrell Jackson and Potter. They were retaping Jarrell Jackson's right ankle to begin this third quarter of play. Johnson Central has now taken the lead over Ashland. Looks like they have scored. It's Johnson Central 8, Ashland 7. So just like that, Johnson Central comes back and scores on the Tomcats at Putnam Stadium. Your Cool Hit Sports Ticker update. 3rd and 8 for the Lions. The ball spotted at the 17 as they'll line up in a passing formation. This is a different formation Boyd County has gone to. 3-man backfield. Edmonds rolling out to the right side, looking downfield. Incomplete pass. Great defense by the Musketeers. Number 21, Riley Ham. 4th down for Boyd County. For Greenup County's defensive coach, Coach Mullins, you got to like how they stopped Boyd County 3 and out, Jim Moore, on that play.
Yep, Workman came out to the flat, and the ball just was just a little wide for him. He had his hands on it, and just about the time he was ready to tuck it in, got popped and knocked the ball loose.
So Atkins, who usually kicks, is not in there, and it's 4th and 8. Boyd County want to go for it.
Yeah, Workman's back in the backfield.
So this is interesting. Now coming in for Boyd County was Noah Riggs, and Boyd County's got some confusion
looks
going
like they had
on.
too many people out on the field.
They had 11 people on the field, and for some reason, Noah Riggs came out, made it number 12. So that'll move Boyd County back. Bird and Green back to receive the, we thought was going to be a punt.
Yeah, still may be a punt.
Well, back there lining up is Brayley. Atkins usually does the punting, and they're all confused. Going out again is Noah Riggs. He thought he was supposed to be in there again. So
and now they have 10 out there.
So Workman is going to punt as Atkins went out hurt. And that'll hit a Boyd County player, and Greenup County will start this possession and about the 40-yard line. So for a couple reasons, Riggs thought he had to be out there and didn't have to be. So hopefully Dalton Atkins, who's a pretty good ball player.
Well, Boyd County needed to have somebody out there because they only had 10 men on the field once he came off.
And
because if he'd have been the 12th man on the field, they'd have been flagged again.
so the officials are going to spot the football for Greenup County, and they'll put it at the 40-yard line. Greenup County leading in this one 14-6 with 9:37 in the third quarter. Greenup County will line up Parker Clark as a receiver. Handoff will go to Bird. Bird's at the 30.
He's got a block.
He's at the 25. Bird's at the 10. Bird will be knocked out of bounds. No, he stayed in. And it's a touchdown for Greenup County. Ryan Bird takes it from the 40-yard line. And Greenup County will go up 20-6 with 9:27 on that AirTech scoreboard. Looked like he was going to go out of bounds at first, but he tiptoed on the sideline like a ballet dancer, and he goes in for the touchdown for Greenup County.
That puts Bird over 100 yards for the night with that 40-yard touchdown run. 10 seconds.
Take long, didn't it?
Didn't take long.
So Greenup County now will line up with a 2-point conversion. Hunt in the pistol. Bird and Warnick with him. It'll be Bird. And don't think Mr. Bird got in there.
I don't think Mr. Bird got past the line of scrimmage.
So the 2-point conversion will not happen, but Greenup County now will lead in this one right now as we check the AirTech scoreboard. Greenup County 20 and Boyd County 6 with 9:27 to go in the third quarter of play. Back in a moment on CoolHits1057.com. What'd you say? One
play, 40 yards,
play.
10 seconds.
Back at the S&T Contracting broadcast booth. And Hunt gets off a dandy kickoff going to the deep man, Tanner Edmonds. And Edmonds will be tripped up down about the 20-yard line for Greenup County. And Greg Potter makes the nice tackle on special teams. So that's where Boyd County will take over on downs. Not before Greenup County scores again on a Ryan Bird 40-yard run. Bird's 2-point conversion would be no good. And it only took Greenup County one play, 40 yards, 10 seconds to score to make it 20-6. Your scoring summary brought to you by Kentucky Ohio Automotive Centers. in Grayson and in Portsmouth. Edmonds will keep the quarterback keeper and get some yardage. And number 8, Parker Clark, will get the stop for Greenup County.
Pick up a 6 on the play.
5-yard gain, second down.
8:55 to go, and for Boyd County, ball at the 23-yard line, second down and 5. Nice little running there again by Tanner Edmonds. He will be in the pistol for Boyd County. Fakes hands off to Briley. He'll keep it again, and Edmonds has got some room.
Maybe not.
Edmonds down to about the 45-yard line. No flags on this play by Edmonds, and Edmonds will get Boyd County some breathing room as Riley Ham makes the stop. So Edmonds taking that one, Jim Moore, to the left side of the football field for the Boyd County first down.
Well, we got something going on the field.
Sideline warning against Boyd County. Rowan County now beating East Carter 35-6. So that'll help Rowan County's playoff implications. So Boyd County hanging around in this one, down 20-6 with 8:37 to go in the third quarter of play. So I had a sideline warning against Boyd County after that carry by Edmonds. Edmonds on tonight, 16 carries with 98 yards. So he will be definitely over the 100-yard mark before this one's over with. In the pistol, Burrows will go in motion to the left side, now cut back. And Edmonds this time will hand it to Braley. And Braley getting some yardage, still on his feet. Crosses the 35-yard line for Boyd County. Coming up a little gingerly for the Musketeers was Riley Ham. Riley's played very good defensively for the Musketeers tonight. 6 on that carry for Boyd County, second down and 4. And it'll put it at the Boyd County 29-yard line. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter of play. We'll have the post-game show coming up after the ball game. We'll have our Bowman's big hit of the game. Jim will have the final stats. And we'll talk to Coach Mullins. Burrows again in motion.
And he moved forward well before the ball was snapped, so that was going to be a 5-yarder.
Another penalty on Boyd County. And I don't believe that's their 6th penalty. Couple procedure calls, an offside, a clip. And we'll check Greenup County's penalties. They've not had many at all. At the end of 3 quarters of play, Russell rolling all over Bath County 49-0. That will be over soon, I'm sure, with the running clock. That flag on Boyd County will make it 2nd and 9, put it at the 34-yard line. Here at 7:07 to go in the third. Greenup up 20-6. Reverse this time goes to Braley, but he will be caught from behind as Eli Skaggs caught him from behind. Nice job by the Musketeer defense there, and it'll be now 4th down Boyd County.
Yeah, they tried that earlier and got a few yards. This time the defense was waiting on it and the loss of 3.
Musketeers led at halftime 14-6. And right now leading 20-6. Boyd County taking the time in the huddle. They will line up 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near. Which Braley and Burrows close to us in the box. And Edmonds fakes the pass. He'll keep it and not go very far at all as the Musketeers defense again makes the stop. And the Musketeers will take over on down. Good defensive stop by the Musketeers.
Now that's going to bring up 4th down. We had the penalty.
Oh, that's right. So it will be 4th down now. My bad on that call.
Edmonds is at 100.
Kind of figured he'd get his yards tonight. He's pretty good. Of course, he's also run it 17 times. So going to get some yards. So now it's 4th down for Boyd County. Ball at the 35-yard line. Same formation. They line up again. Braley, your lone back for Boyd County. Burrows again goes in motion. Now Greenup County showing blitz. Edmond shows the ball downfield, and he had him. Whoa, that would have been 6 for Boyd County. The receiver downfield was Austin Tackett, and I think he would have taken it in from the end zone.
They hit him in a bad spot. The hands.
He had it.
He did. Wide open.
Greenup County was showing blitz as coming in on the blitz was Greg Potter. And after that play, Coach Mullins applauds his efforts. So Greenup County will take over on downs. 1st down 10. Ball at the 35-yard line. 5:22 to go in this one.
Yeah, but much like earlier in the season, they had that blitz coming in and nobody rotated out to the receiver.
5:22 to go in the 3rd quarter, I should say. Twins to the near side, and Hunt again in the shotgun. Hands it to Warnick. Warnick's got a little bit of room. 2 or 3 on that carry for Caden Warnick. Takes it up to about the 40-yard line for Greenup County. 5:05 to go here in the 3rd. 4 on that carry by Caden Warnick. Greenup up 20-6 on the far side. You will have Skaggs and Wright lining up as your receivers. And Hunt again will hand it to Bird this time. Bird trying to cut up the middle, breaking some tackles. Bird still on his horse. Bird still breaking tackles and crosses the 45-yard line.
He's got a 1st down.
Great effort by Ryan Bird. And you're right, James. He'll get a Musketeer 1st down. Brought to you by Richard Howerton Consulting, Engineers and Surveyors in Greenup. So another 1st down for the Musketeers tonight.
Yeah, Bird now 10 carries, 109 yards.
I was wanting to look at their penalties. They've only been penalized twice tonight. So Coach Mullins right now on this stage of this ball game has to be happy about that.
Yeah, 2 penalties, 1 turnover, so it's a pretty darn good night right now offensively.
Hunt with Wright in motion. Wright will get it. He'll go to the right side.
Jake's got
some
momentum.
Flag. All of the fans of Greenup County watching Wright, but didn't see the flag drop back here about the 47-yard line, holding against Greenup County.
Yeah, we had to mention it. We had to say something.
Every time I say something like that, something happens.
Yep.
So I jinxed Greenup County apparently, so that'll be their 3rd penalty of the night. 2, Jake gets that ball on the right side, man. He takes off. End of 3 quarters of play. Mason County over West Union, 51-0. Mason County looking for their 1st win of the season. Dave Buchanan left, and the wheels kind of fell apart. Kansas City now over the Blue Jays. I had a brain collapse there, Ray. 2-0 in the 4th. That makes Ray very happy because he's a Kansas City fan. So the Kansas City Royals trying to make their way to the World Series. The New York Mets await them. Back here, 1st and 20 on that hold call by Greenup County. 1st and 20, ball at the 37 for the Musketeers. Wright will go in motion again, exact same play, but this time Hunt will keep it. Hunt's at the 50-yard line and tries to stay in bounds before he's thrown out. Tackled out of bounds, but I think the officials are going to let this one go. And it's a good no call. That was more of a momentum thing, really, for Boyd County, so no reason to throw the flag. So basically the same play, Jim, that they ran a while ago, but that time just faked it to Wright, and Hunt was your ball carrier. Goes out of bounds, stopping the clock with 3:39 to go.
They picked up 15, so it makes it 2nd and about 5.
End of 3, Paintsville 50, Richland 7. Wow. So Paintsville taking care of the Rams tonight. Bird up the middle. Bird will get a 1st down and more as he'll take it to the 40-yard line for the green, black, and gold. Nice blocking there by Dylan Craycraft for the Musketeers. 1st down for the Musketeers again. Brought to you by Richard Howerton Consulting, Engineers and Surveyors in Greenup. Greenup County 20-6. And they'll put it at the 42 for the Musketeers. Warnick and Clark lined up as a receiver. And this time with the ball and going up the middle, great blocking there by Greenup County's offensive line. Jake Wright was your ball carrier. Peyton Alster leading the blocking there for the Musketeers. Second down for Greenup County. Got 8 on that carry. Greenup needs 2 for another first down. Spot the ball at the 34-yard line. Greenup County, Jim, the front that they have right now really opened up some good holes.
They are right now. Wright's at 89 yards on the night.
Warnick and Bird make your mainstay too in the backfield. The ball goes over Hunt's head, and he's going to have to fall on it. But Boyd County, I believe, picked it up. Boyd County's got the ball on the miscue as the snap went way too high over Hunt's head. Jared couldn't pick it up, and Boyd County will take over. And we have an official timeout as a Boyd County player, number 3. That's Jeremy Nelson. He's coming up a little gingerly with that right ankle. So a bum play there for Greenup County will give Boyd County the ball back with 2:22 to go. Bourbon County is leading Harrison County right now, 22-15 at halftime. So if Greenup County can hang on and win this one, they would play the winner of that game. Thank you, Robbie. So Boyd County takes over on downs at the 48-yard line, and now, before that can be taken care of, Greenup County didn't have enough men on the field, and Greenup County will take a timeout. We check the AirTech scoreboard, 2:22 to go in the third. Greenup County 20, Boyd County 6. Back in a moment on CoolHits1057.com.
Yeah, let's see. We said, oh.
Back at the S&T Contracting broadcast booth, Greenup County will burn a timeout here in the third quarter. And now we might have a delay game on Boyd County. Legal substitution, I'm sorry, on Boyd County. So penalty will send Boyd County back. John Gillum not happy with the call. And he brings his troops over to the sideline and sends them back quickly. 2:22 to go in the third. Still 26 Greenup. And now it'll be Boyd County 1st and 15. The ball at the 47-yard line. And
that ball bounces off of that man there.
It hit
Workman.
Yeah, it hit Workman. That was kind of a weird lineup to begin with. But Edmonds came up and got the ball. So it'll be second down now for Boyd County. That didn't look good from the get-go, the way Boyd County was lined up.
And the ball was snapped and hit Workman and then just fell to the ground. I don't know who the ball was being snapped to on that. Maybe it's supposed to have been snapped to Workman. He wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, he took off.
A quick announcement, we have a white Buick that's outside the ticket booth that's blocking about 8 different cars.
Second and 15 now for Boyd County. They'll try it again as they line a receiver over to the far side. That'll be Austin Tackett. Edmonds in the shotgun. He'll roll to the left side and keep it. Now he'll pitch it. And as soon as he gets the ball, he being Braley.
He got smacked. Matter of fact, Braley and Edmonds are both down.
Edmonds is down. Potter is down for Greenup. Braley got nailed after he caught the ball. He got hit pretty hard on that tackle. right now. Hopefully Braley will be okay. Potter come up a little short, or gingerly for Greenup as well.
Yeah, Edmonds is up and moving around, but he stayed down for a couple seconds too. That was just a big smackdown all the way around.
So have an official timeout. We'll keep it right here at the moment and check on Mr. Braley. He'll stop the clock with 1:25 to go here in the third. Russell now all over Bath County, 56-7, with 1:45 to go in that one. As the Boyd County training staff tends to Braley. And he got a pretty good lick. I'm not real sure what happened. They're still taking a look at him. I'll tell you what, Robbie, we'll go ahead and take a break and be back in a moment here on CoolHits1057.com. That's what we got a while ago.
That's why he wouldn't come play. Yeah, wow. It's out past Vesuvius that way, isn't it? Way out that way.
Back at the S&T Contracting broadcast booth, good news as Christian Braley got up on his own accord, Jim, and walked off okay. So hopefully that young man will be all right. So it'll be 3rd and 12 for the Lions. They'll have it at about the 50-yard line, and Edmonds looking downfield. Oh, it was almost picked off. Nice job there coming up and almost getting the pickoff was Riley Ham. And a flag on the sidelines, I believe against, I'm not sure who it's again. I guess it was against Boyd County. They had a sideline warning to begin with. And this time they will be flagged. So Boyd County will move back, and now another flag
Now
is
it'll be
coming
flagged
out.
again.
So they just keep throwing more flags. I'm assuming against Boyd County. So that's another one that went up in the air.
And these are all dead ball fouls after the incomplete pass. So that's going to make it 4th down.
And that keeps moving Boyd County back the other direction. So unsportsmanlike conduct flags against Boyd County. Fleming County is beating Pendleton 55-6 to end of 3. And Round County beating East 42-6. A running clock in that ball game. So Boyd County needs 32 yards for a first down. It's 4th down. Obviously, they'll have to punt the football away.
Unless they have some kind of special play up their sleeve.
So a long way to go here for Boyd County.
Yeah, what do you have in your file folder for a 4th and 32?
Punt. Adkins is still out, usually the punter, and this one not bad by Burrows. It'll hit at the 40-yard line. Greenup County will let it roll to the 30-yard line to about the 28. So the Musketeers will take over on downs with 1:03 to go in the third quarter, up 20-6. So Dalton Adkins, who was injured early back in the third quarter, have not seen him since then. And I actually don't even see him on the Boyd County sideline. So hopefully also Braley, who got hurt, will be okay as well. Johnson Central 8, Ashland 7 with 7:40 to play. So that one, a titanic struggle.
And it's a quick-moving game, too.
So Hunt now will have it, give it in the backfield to his running back. That will be Ryan Bird, the ball carrier. Checking in for Greenup County will be Nick Harris. Harris will come in for the first time tonight. And Nick Harris, a 5'10 senior, going to see some playing time on senior night. And coming out, I believe, was Parker Clark. The clock rolling down to about 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Second and 10 for the Musketeers. Ball to 28. And Wright will come to the left side rather. And still on his feet, but not going to get much yardage on that carry. Lands at about the 30-yard line for Greenup County. That'll stop the clock with 15 seconds to go.
A flag on the play.
And we'll see.
Usually in the area of holding.
What the indication is here. Carl McGlone trying to sort everything out. And a hold against Greenup County. I mentioned the word penalty 10 minutes ago, and it's been nothing but penalties since I mentioned it. Greenup County will probably not get a playoff as we're down to 6 seconds. That will bring us to the end of the third quarter at Musketeer Field. The venue is Greenup County High School. We've played 3, and we checked the AirTech scoreboard. It's Greenup County 20 and Boyd County 6. We're back with the fourth quarter here in just a few minutes on Cool Hits 1057.com.
Oh. I don't know. I think I would have backed him up on the penalty. Just for the simple fact that playing field position.
Once again, the FCA would like for all members to come to the end zone to lead prayer with Green County football team after the game.
That's right. As long as we don't lead it, we can do it. That's right. We're just making it up.
Fourth quarter underway. Kent Robinson and Jim Moore of the S&T Contracting broadcast booth. The Musketeers need 10 for a first down. Hunt quarterback keeper, and Hunt should get the first down. Hunt still running at the 40-yard line to the shy of the 35-yard line. And we have a flag, though, after the play. And it'll be another hold against Greenup County.
I imagine they'll accept that one.
So the nice run by Hunt will be called back. Greenup County leads right now, as we mentioned, 20-6. We just start your fourth quarter of play. So that'll move the Musketeers back a tad. As coming back in the Musketeer lineup will be Parker Clark. Only one score in that third quarter. Bird took it in from 40 yards out. The two-point conversion would be no good. That was your lone score in the third quarter. You made it 20-6, and that's where we begin your fourth quarter. So Hunt's been in that shotgun about all night long. Bird will stand back with him. And Jared back to pass. Now he'll keep it. He's got some running room. Hunt's down to about the 40-yard line. Still on his feet. Got the first down, looks like, from up here.
Yeah, let's see if he stepped out of bounds or not.
I don't see no flags on that play.
I don't see a flag, but it looks like he might have stepped out about a yard short.
Looks like it's marked just short.
Yeah, just a couple feet. So nice portability by your quarterback, Jared Hunt. Saw that he didn't have any receivers open downfield, tucked it and ran it. And quickly, Greenup County lines up at the line of scrimmage. And now we have a...
What's this? Equipment.
Not sure what we got going on here.
Offsides on
Boyd,
us. How can
Greenup
you
County
offsides?
lined up off sides.
We haven't even done anything yet, though.
So Greenup County will go back again on another penalty.
Now I don't understand exactly what the call is there because nobody was set or anything, and they just called offsides. And
Well, whatever. They called offsides on Greenup County, so that'll bring Hunt back to punt. And back to receive the punt for Boyd County will be Tanner Edmonds.
if you're not lined up, I don't know how you can be offsides now. We've got offsides on Boyd County, it looks like.
Offsides on us again?
Legal procedure against Greenup County.
Yep, okay.
So Greenup County will go back a little bit more. So eventually we'll try to get the punt away. So we got a standstill here in the fourth quarter. We'll try it again as Hunt will try to punt. As we mentioned, Tanner Edmonds back for Boyd County. Boyd County's coming, but Hunt gets off a good one. And it'll bounce to about the 40-yard line, 37-yard line. So that's where Boyd County will take over on downs. Trying to get you updated on some other scores in the area. West Carter has beaten Lewis County 57-18. Fleming County was beating Pendleton County 55-6. That was at the end of 3. And a tight one at Putnam Stadium with about 7 minutes to go. Johnson Central was beating Ashland 8-7. And Russell's going to win tonight. They were winning 56-7 a little while ago. So Russell will get a win tonight at home. Here, Greenup County leads 20-6. Long time to go though in this one, Jim. 11:30 to go.
Yeah, anything can happen now. We got a timeout.
Noah Riggs, Boyd County didn't have enough men on the field, so they'll have to take a timeout. 11:30 on the scoreboard. Greenup County 20 and Boyd County 6. That's what the AirTech scoreboard reads. Back in a moment on Cool Hits 1057.com.
Yeah, I like that.
Tanner Edmonds with the keeper. Brought down by number 50, Jimmy Reeves.
Back at the S&T Contracting broadcast booth, quarterback keeper from Edmonds takes it to the 46-yard line. 9 on the carry, brought down by Greenup County's Nikki Reeves. Coming in and getting some time tonight on senior night. So they'll spot it at the 46 for Boyd County. Edmonds on that run. Edmonds following his blockers and trying to get some more room. Coming up and knocking him out of bounds will be Skaggs. So Jim kind of looks like Boyd County relying on pretty much Edmonds' play calling and running game, huh?
Well, right now, because I haven't seen Braley come back out yet.
No, and I haven't seen Adkins. I didn't even see Adkins on the sideline a while ago. He might be over sitting down somewhere, but I can't find him.
Right now, it's just Edmonds and Workman in the backfield.
Edmonds, again, your ball carrier, and Caden Warnick comes up, makes the stop on him. Also, you got Craycraft in there as well. So Edmonds, basically what he's doing is just following Jonathan Workman, and with that being said, Coach Mullins has seen something he doesn't like. He'll burn his second timeout of the second half. As we check the AirTech scoreboard, 10:35 to go in the ball game. Greenup 20-6. And for all of your heating and your air conditioning needs, see the good folks at AirTech. Back in a moment here on Cool Hits 1057.com.
Yeah, I just think they're going to see extra dose of Edmonds the rest of the game.
Final score, Paintsville 50, Raceland 7.
We have the final score for the Paintsville Racing game. Final, Paintsville 50, Raceland 7.
In the fourth quarter, you got Rowan County up 42-6 in East Garden.
Rowan County East Garden in the fourth quarter.
42-6.
Rowan County 42, East Garden 6.
West Garden beat Lewis County 57-18. 57-18, West Carter over Lewis County.
West Carter and Lewis County title. West Carter 57, Lewis County 18.
Back at the S&T Contracting broadcast booth. Edmonds will hand it off this time to his running back, the slot back, Jeremy Nelson. And Nelson gets some good yardage and a first down for Boyd County as we're at now 10:28 to go in the ball game. So Boyd County trying to make something happen here, Jim, on the ground game.
Yeah, they've got to mix it up a little bit with Braley being out. So we've got Nelson back there now. Workman's getting a little more work, and of course Edmonds back there with his 118 yards on the night.
So Braley took a while to get off the field, so hopefully the gentleman will be all right. Boyd County now has it at the 35 as Burrows will go in motion. And it'll be Edmonds coming to the left side, missing one tackle. Edmonds still getting some room. Got a nice
block in the back right there.
40-yard line. Edmonds still on his feet. Making the stop was Nicky Reeves. Looked like they had Edmonds in the backfield, and he got away from the Greenup County defenders, so he'll move the ball up for Boyd County even more and get Boyd County another first down.
Yeah, I saw a block in the back. I don't think the officials saw it, but right about the 40-yard line, there was a block in the back. But the defense had that sniffed out, just a bunch of missed tackles in the backfield for Greenup County.
$9:32 to go, and Boyd County trying to do something here at the 25-yard line. Edmonds again will be the quarterback keeper and get tackled from behind this time by Greenup County. Caden Warnick got him from the backside, and Edmonds won't get much on that carry. Second and 7 now for Boyd County. 9 minutes to go in the ball game. Greenup County up right now 20-6, but Jim, Boyd County trying to hang around here and get on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they're moving the ball right now. They're on their sixth play of the drive. They started at their own 37, down now to about the 20.
Workman in the backfield for Boyd County, but it doesn't matter. It's all Edmonds right now, and Edmonds down at the 10-yard line. Edmonds will be knocked out of bounds with Ryan Bird. So Edmonds trying to make things happen here late for Boyd County as Peyton Alster comes up a little gingerly after that. Greenup County's defense right now really having a hard time, to be quite honest with you, trying to stop Tanner Edmonds. That'll put the ball at the 7-yard line for Boyd County. 8:31 to go in the ball game, down 20-6. Boyd County can put it in here to make it 20-12. Burrows again in the motion. Goes back and forth, and Edmonds this time will give it to his slot back, Jeremy Nelson. And a Boyd County player now hurt. And that's Nelson coming up gingerly, so You've got Adkins, Briley, and now Nelson, all running backs for Boyd County, being injured, and Nelson went straight to the ground after that carry. So that's not good for the Boyd County running game. 8:19 to go in the ball game. An official timeout as we check the AirTech scoreboard. Greenup leads 20-6. Back in a moment on Cool Hits 1057.com.
Compound ball 22, their own 19 with 2 minutes to go in the game. Use your final timeout. That's your final timeout, still 8-7, 2 minutes to go in the game. 4th and 2 at their own 19. I thought it was going to be salty. Ashland's ball 4th and 2 on their 19. They better be hurt. Johnson Central 8, Ashland 7. Final score. Ashland tries a halfback pass to Flint as time expires. Final score, Johnson Central 8, Ashland 7.
And back at the S&T Contracting broadcast booth, the good news is the young man for Boyd County, Jeremy Nelson, up, but he is going off a little gingerly. So in the last little bit, Jim, they've lost Riley, Atkins, and now Jeremy Nelson.
Yeah, he's got looks like he's favoring his right leg. They were looking at that while he was down, so we'll have to keep an eye, see if he comes back in or if he's going to be over on the bench. Looks like we got a couple of Boyd County players still over on the bench. That might be where Braley is right now.
We check the AirTech scoreboard. 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Greenup County leading right now 20-6, but Boyd County's got it at the 4-yard line. Edmonds trying to squeeze in for the touchdown, and he is in. So Tanner Edmonds takes it in from the 4-yard line for Boyd County to make it 20-12 Greenup County. And it was pretty much Tanner Edmonds on that play calling for Boyd County as he takes it in from the 4-yard line. That'll make it, as we mentioned, 20-12. And I would assume Boyd County would go for 2. Boyd County now will line up for the 2-point conversion. Of course, it will be Edmonds, and Edmonds won't get in. Ryan Bird come up from his position there in the linebacker position, and Ryan Bird was not stopped, so Boyd County cannot convert the 2-point conversion. So with 7 minutes and 57 seconds to go in the ball game, your AirTech scoreboard now has Greenup 20 and a Boyd County 12. Back in a moment here on Cool Hits 1057.com. Quite a few plays, wasn't it?
Yep, 9 plays, 63 yards. 333. Yep. Johnson Central 8, Ashland 7. Final. Reckon they should have gone for 2, huh?
We're going to keep the same color helmet. You're older. They're before you played.
Back at the S&T Contracting broadcast booth, Boyd County will kick it away down 20-12, and Bird will take it And Bird's up at the 25-yard line. Bird's got some room. Bird's at the 40. Bird's at the 50. He's at the 40. Ryan Bird's at the 30. He's at the 20. And Ryan Bird will take it down to the 15 for Greenup County. No flag. You could see when he caught the football, Jim, he was looking for the open room, and Ryan Bird will take it to the 17-yard line for Greenup County.
Well, they had the wall built up for it, and as soon as he got past that wall, he just kicked it into high gear. I think he was just kind of running out of gas there toward the end. He got caught and knocked down to 16. So
we'll spot it right there at the 16. You are right, my friend. Final score, Johnson Central 8, Ashland 7. As the Tomcats tried a halfback pass with Baker as time expired. He crossed the scrimmage, incomplete. So Johnson Central wins 8-7. Hunt to Bird again. Bird not tired at all. Ryan Bird at the 5. Ryan Bird in for a Greenup County touchdown from the 16-yard line. Ryan Bird show on that series, my friends. Ryan Bird from 16 yards out. And that'll make it 26-12, Greenup County. With 7 minutes and 38 seconds. And Ryan Bird gets it done for the Musketeers right there. Pretty impressive. Greenup County to line up for the 2-point conversion. Jarrell Jackson. Caden Warnick with Mr. Hunt in the pistol. Little bubble pass over to Wright, and Wright will come in from the left side and convert the 2-point conversion. And the Musketeers now lead 28-12 as we check the AirTech scoreboard. We're back in a moment on CoolHits1057.com.
That's a big mama when I was up there.
Back at the S&T Contracting broadcast booth, Greenup County scores quickly as Ryan Bird took the kickoff down to about the 17-yard line. And then he will take it in from 16 yards out to make it 26-12 as the Musketeers would convert the 2-point conversion.
Took all of 19 seconds.
Didn't take long at all.
Nope.
And the kickoff from Greenup County will go out of bounds, so Boyd County will take over. 2 timeouts remaining for them, and Greenup County's got 1. So right there, Ryan, it was I guess you call it the Ryan Bird show for Greenup County.
Well, I reckon they wanted to give it to him because he just about had it. So, well, let's just give it to him, let him go in and finish it off.
Well, they should have.
And they did.
So Boyd County now will wait for Greenup County to kick it off again as that one went out of bounds.
Greenup County's scoring drives haven't been very long tonight. 2:10, 2:58, 10 seconds, and 19 seconds.
Edmonds and Workman back for Boyd County. For Boyd County, you look at the injuries. They had Adkins go out, Bradley go out, and Nelson go out. Greenup County to kick it off. This time it will stay in bounds.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, that one went out of bounds. Hunt can't kick it in the middle of the field, so another kick goes out of bounds. Maybe he's trying to keep it away from him.
Well, at this rate.
So again, as they say, the third time's the charm.
Yeah, I might as well write those down. Those are considered penalties.
2 back-to-back. Just not real big penalties, but a penalty is a penalty.
Yep.
Don't forget, after the ball game, we'll have the Clark's Pump and Shop post-game show. That'll be right after our contest here, as we have 7:38 to go in the ball game. Hunt this time will just kick it on the ground, and it'll go over the Boyd County player of Edmonds, but he'll finally get it. And Edmonds trips and falls down about the 28-yard line.
I think he tripped over the 25-yard line.
He went down hard. Of course, the way he's played tonight, I'd say he's probably getting very tired as well, but that's where Boyd County will take over on downs. So the final has been in from Ashland. Johnson Central wins 8-7. So Boyd County will get it at the 27-yard line. First down and 10.
Johnson Central hardly ever goes for 2. You think they might have thought the game was going to be about like it was?
Possible.
Took an awful big chance there.
Burrows will go in motion for Boyd. And Edmonds, as he's done all night, will run to that right side, get some blocking room, still going, and Edmonds will be brought down over there on the right side by number 50 again, Nicky Reeves. So Reeves is coming in on his linebacker position, a 5'10", 175-pound senior, making the stop on the quarterback. Evan Urbina will check in for Greenup County. So Boyd County will get the first down there on that run by Edmonds. Clock will roll with 7:23 to go. Greenup County up 28-12, trying to win this ball game and lock up the number 3rd spot in the district.
Hey, Edmonds is going to be tired when he gets done tonight. 26 carries already for 161 yards.
I guarantee it. He's in the pistol. He's been there about all night as well. Fumble on the play, and Greenup County gets it. Fumbling the football was Jonathan Workman, and at the 40-yard line for Greenup County. Looked like it was Clark coming up for the fumble for Greenup County. So a big turnover there for Boyd County, and Greenup County now will have it at their 40-yard line. 7:01 to go in the ball game. So Coach Mullins pacing up and down the sideline, along with his great assistants that they have. And the Musketeers now will line up first down and 10 at the 40. A couple twins here to the right side. Bird in the backfield with Caden Warnick. And Hunt will get it. And reverse handoff to Bird. And Bird will be tackled at the line of scrimmage. No gain probably on that carry.
Bird on the carry. Brought down to number 54, Austin Terry.
Bringing him down was number 54, Austin Terry, the tackle for Boyd County, junior linebacker. Clark's Pump and Shop postgame show coming up immediately after this. We'll have Chris Mullins as well, and Jim will have your final stats. Jarrell Jackson being attended to again on the sideline.
Right now, the clock is Greenup County's friend, so you want to just take your time and keep the ball on the ground if you have to.
Or you can throw it, the little bubble pass to the left side to Jake Wright. Jake Wright reverses his field position. Probably will get 2 on that carry. So Jarrell Jackson has now, I guess, in memory of Ethan Coldiron, Jarrell Jackson's wearing 71 and not 22. So since Ethan Coldiron cannot play in the ball game, a nice gesture by Jarrell Jackson. Jarrell taking off jersey number 22 and putting on Ethan's 71. That's pretty cool. 2nd and 7, 37-yard line for Greenup County. 5:25 to go in the game. It'll be Hunt to Wright. Wright keeping it on the ground. Shy of the first down. Ball just shy of the 30-yard line. So we'll play market about the 37.
Yeah, Wright has 93 yards on the night.
Jake, right.
So Hunt, each time he gets ready to do an offensive play, comes over and talks to Coach Mullins. So Greenup County now still with just a one timeout. Boyd County's got 2 left. 4:44 to go in your ball game. And it'll be Hunt in the pistol. Wright will go in motion. Fake hand off to him. Hunt will keep it. He'll go to the left side. Hunt cuts back up the field. Jared Hunt will get a Musketeer first down as he crosses the 20-yard line. And that'll be a Musketeer first down brought to you by Richard Howerton Consulting Engineers and Surveyors in Greenup. Greenup County, Jim, doing a nice job with their running game tonight. Bird, 132 yards rushing. You've got Wright with 93. Hunt with 88. Pretty impressive. 4:24 to go in the ball game. Greenup County leading 28-12, and they've got it at the 18-yard line. First down and 10.
3:37 on the ground for Greenup County tonight.
And Coach Mullins wanted over 300 yards rushing. He's going to get it. And that'll be Caden Warnick running the ball that time. So it'll be second down and 7 now for the green, black, and gold. The ball at the 15-yard line. So if things stay the way it's looking right now, Greenup County will be your number 3 spot team in the district. And Bourbon County was beating Harrison County at halftime, but we'll try to get that final before we get out here. Caden Warnick up the middle. Caden Warnick's trying to get into the end zone, and he is shy of the end zone. But the good news is will be a first down for the Musketeers, brought to you by Richard Howerton Consulting Engineers and Surveyors in Greenup. So Greenup County trying to punch it in one more time from the 5-yard line with 3:20 to go in the ball game.
Yeah, clock's still rolling. That's a good thing right now. Just let the clock roll. Take your time. Keep the ball on the ground. Of course, when I say that,
They throw it.
they throw it.
Not this time. Warnick's going to take it in from the 5-yard line, but hold the phone, sports fans. A flag thrown after the touchdown. Another Boyd County player is down. The Boyd County player on the field is Workman.
And a chop block on Greenup County.
So that will not make the touchdown happen for Greenup County. And the injured player is number 20, Jonathan Workman. 2:54 to go in the ball game. We checked the AirTech scoreboard. Greenup County, well, that shows 34, but we're waiting to see if they give us the touchdown. Because they threw the flag on Greenup.
The touchdown is going to be nullified because of the chop block. It wasn't a dead ball foul, and it wasn't after the play, so the touchdown shouldn't count.
We'll take a break and come back and sort things out as we check the AirTech scoreboard. Back in a moment here on CoolHits1057.com.
That's right, he'll remember you. Must be some sort of penalty. Is there a personal foul? Was one to play there was? So it wasn't a touchdown? So it's 28.
And back to action. The touchdown will be nullified on the chop block by Greenup County. The Hunt pass to the left side to Parker Clark is going to be called back as we had a flag after that play. And I believe they called a personal foul after that on Greenup County. So Greenup County hurting themselves here in the latter part of the ball game with 2:43 to go in the game, going back the other direction. Greenup County should have it in hand, but they're not helping themselves. They had the ball at the 17-yard line, and now it's going to be back out to the 28 for the penalties. So Greenup County will now have it at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, if there's anything good about it, they've got first down and they can run more clock down.
Wright will go in motion. Fake handoff to him. Hunt will keep it. Hunt will cross to about the 25 to the 24-yard line.
Jared Hunt runs. Brought down by number 56, Joey Griffin.
So they'll actually spot it at the 24 with under 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Minute 44 go. The minute 44 rather go in the ball game. Greenup County is going to win it. They should. Hunt will give it to Bird. Bird's got some room. Bird is down to about the 10-yard line. Ryan Bird trying to make up some ground after the couple penalties that Greenup County suffered. That'll put it at the 10-yard line, and the clock will continue to roll with a minute 20 to go. Does not look like Boyd County is going to burn any of their timeouts. So Jarrell Jackson wearing the number of Ethan Codiron, number 71, out there to honor the senior player who was hurt. And 51 seconds to go in the ball game. Greenup County trying to punch it in from the 10-yard line. It'll be Hunt. And Hunt will give it to Bird. Bird goes to the left side, still not in, and goes out of bounds. He'll be shy of the touchdown goal marker. But no, they'll give it to him. I guess he got that foot in. It didn't look like he got in from up here. But Greenup County will score, and that'll make it 34-12 with 35 seconds to go in the ball game.
Yeah, third touchdown for Bird on the night.
Ryan Bird's had a very good night tonight as he takes it in from the 10-yard line. And that makes it 34-12, Greenup County. That score comes with 35 seconds to go left in the ball game. Hunt will be your holder. And Codiron puts it through for the extra point. Checking the AirTech scoreboard, it's Greenup County 35 and Boyd County 12. We're back in a moment on CoolHits1057.com.
Nine plays, 40 yards, 6 minutes, 36 seconds. I guess the defense came out fired up, huh?
Yep.
Of course, with Braley going down, that kind of limited their options anyway.
Yeah. I want the total. And we welcome you back to the S&T Contracting broadcast booth. 35 seconds to go in this one. Greenup County is going to win it, up 35-12, and lock up the number 3rd spot in the district. Greenup County will go to 5-5 on the season. Kickoff goes over the head of a Boyd County player. It goes in the end zone. As trying to come up with the football was Donovan Whitehead. He could not. So Boyd County will take over on downs at the 20-yard line. So Greenup County, as we mentioned, will improve to 5-5 and 3-2 in district play. As John Gillum gets his troops lined up on the far side.
And the clean shirts are coming in.
The good news, Greenup County will make the playoffs for the second time in a row in the year. And next week have the open date to get, if anybody had any injuries, have them healed up. So they'll have a couple weeks to get ready for the playoffs. We'll try to get you that Harrison County, Bourbon County score before we get out of here. And that's probably going to be maybe one more play if Boyd County elects to run it. I'm not sure if they're going to, and that is going to be your ball game. So Boyd County comes into Greenup County on senior night. Greenup County will win their senior night. And the Musketeers improve to 5-5 in the regular season, 3-2 in district play, and will get the number 3rd spot in the district. Your final score, Greenup County 35 and Boyd County 12. When we come back, we'll take a look at the Clark's Pump and Shop post-game show back in 2 minutes as we check the AirTech scoreboard on CoolHits1057.com.
We dominated it, right? That would be a 3-seed.
Now that will happen at the end of the regular season. We'll go to the playoffs this week. And we will play a win next game. Yep, 500 seasons, 3 times as well. So the next game will be a playoff game.
I can't hear you.
We don't play next week. We're open.
The winner of the Harrison County Bourbon County game. Bourbon County was winning at halftime.
I just got out today. Yeah. Leave all this up here. Yeah, where I'm supposed to what it is. Yeah, it's is that out double A? Yeah, we do about 68 go that way. Is that who it be?
Yeah, I'm trying to think it's supposed to drive.
Good job, brother.
Hey, and welcome back to the S&T Contracting broadcast booth. For all types of residential and your commercial contracting work, you can call the good folks at S&T Contracting. The Musketeers win tonight on senior night by a score of 35-12. The Musketeers led at halftime 14-6. And then in the second half, the Musketeers would get the scoring going as Ryan Bird would score from the 40-yard line. Also, Bird would try the 2-point conversion, which would be no good. It would take just one play for Greenup County to score. One play, 40 yards, 10 seconds to make it 20-6. Greenup over Boyd County with 9 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the third quarter. That would be the only scoring we would have in the third quarter of play. We would start the fourth quarter with 7:57 to go in the ball game, and Tanner Edmonds would take it in from the 4-yard line. That would make it Greenup 20 and Boyd County 12. Edmonds' 2-point conversion try would be no good. That would be on 9 plays, 63 yards. It would take 3 minutes and 32 seconds for Boyd County to score there. Then Greenup County would take the Boyd County kickoff. Ryan Bird would take it to the 17-yard line on the kickoff. From there, Bird would get it and take it in for another Greenup County touchdown to make it 26-12. That would take a whole 19 seconds to score. And then for the 2-point conversion, Hunt would find Jake Wright on a little Bubba screen on the left side of the football field to make it 28-12. And with 35 seconds left in your ball game, Ryan Bird would take it in from the 10-yard line to make it 34-12. Codiron's kick would be good. And that would be your final score of 35-12. That last scoring drive for Greenup would be 9 plays, 40 yards, and it would take Greenup County 6 minutes and 36 seconds to score. So the Musketeers will end their regular season senior night and 5 wins, 5 losses, and 3-2 in district play. And right now, the way it looks, Jim, they would have next week off and probably play the winner of Bourbon County, Harrison County, and we hope to get that final before we get out of here. We believe Bourbon County, I think, the score we got was winning at halftime. So Greenup wins it tonight by a score of 35-12. When we come back, Jim Moore will have your final stats, and we'll talk to Coach Chris Mullins. All that coming up in the post-game report here on CoolHits1057.com. What was their total rushing for Greenup?
378.
Weeks they could be playing again. Wow.
Yeah, probably will be.
Yeah, I'll tell you probably right. That'd be in the region final for it. Yeah, that'd be. I wouldn't have thought it'd be going. I thought it'd be more offensive game. Get excited tonight. Get excited.
I did. I always do.
Yeah, we got to get out. It's the best deal, man. I'm telling you.
Back at the S&T Contracting broadcast booth for all types of residential and commercial contracting work. Call the good folks at S&T Contracting. The Musketeers win tonight on the senior night, 35-12. Coach Mullins, in his pregame comments, Jim Moore said he would like to see his team rush for over 300 yards, and they end up running for 378. Not a bad night, as Bird had 156 yards in rushing. And with the final stats, here's Jim Moore.
All right, Kent, thank you. For Boyd County, Edmonds, passing-wise tonight, 0 for 4. Rushing-wise, fine job, 26 carries, 161, and a touchdown. Braley, 9 carries, 42 yards, and a touchdown. He went out in the third quarter, and didn't hear anything else on that. Maybe somebody will have something on that for us later on. Nelson, 3 carries for 14 yards. Workman, 4 carries for 11 yards. Boyd County in penalties, 9 penalties for 60 yards and 42 carries, 228, and that's their total yards as well. For Greenup County, Hunt passing wise, 3 for 6, 33 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Carried the ball 7 times for 92 yards and a touchdown. Bird had 16 carries, 156, and 3 touchdowns. Wright, 8 carries for 93 yards. Warnick, 9 carries for 35 yards. Jackson, 1 carry for 2 yards receiving. Skaggs, 1 reception, 22 yards, and a touchdown. Wright, 2 receptions for 11 yards. Penalties, 11 of 85 for 85 yards, which before Kent brought that up earlier, there's only 2 penalties.
No.
We'll blame it on Kent tonight. Rushing wise, 41 rushes, 378. Passing, 3 passes completed, 33 yards. Total for for Greenup County, 411 yards. They did have a fumble along the way as well. So that is a look at the total stats. Pretty darn good night on the ground for the Musketeers.
Final score 35-12 before we get Coach Mullins, of course, celebrating senior night tonight, and well deserved to be down there on the sidelines, or not on the sidelines rather, but on the football field, and some of the fans and parents coming out and celebrating this victory for Greenup County as they end their season here 5-5 and 3-2 in district play. We'll go ahead and name our Bowman's Auto Center big hit of the game, brought to you by Bowman's Auto Center in Flatwoods. It came with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter of play as Greenup County's Greg Potter would put a big hit on Boyd County's Jeremy Nelson. And that would be, like I said, with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter of play. And, of course, the Bowman's Auto Center big hit of the game, as always, brought to you by Bowman's Auto Center in Flatwoods. For complete automotive work and your collision repair, see the folks at Bowman's Auto Center, Lexington Avenue in Flatwoods. Musketeers win 35-12. We'll take a couple more minute break, and wait for Chris Mullins back in 2 minutes on Cool Hits 1057.com. Back at the S&T Contracting and Broadcast booth, joined now by head coach Chris Mullins of the Musketeers. Coach, you win tonight 35-12 regular season. You end at 5-5. You're 3-2 in district play, and you talked to me on the pregame report, and your goal was for your team to rush for over 300 yards, and I think you surpassed that tonight. You had a total of 378
Wow.
total yards rushing. Ryan Bird had 156 of those. Jake Wright had 93, and Jared Hunt had 92. So you got your goal. Congratulations.
Thank
and
you.
You're going to playoffs looking at you in about a couple of weeks.
There's a lot to be happy about tonight. It was a great way. We haven't won senior night in a long time, and it was nice. This is such a special group, and it was nice to be able to send them out the right way. And I wanted to rely on our seniors as much as we could tonight, and I knew that coming into the game I was going to feed the ball to Ryan Bird because he's just been a staple of our program, and he's just such a fantastic kid, and I wanted him to have a nice game. And I knew that, if push come to shove, he was going to make a play for us, and that's what he did. When the game got back to being close, back to one score, he takes a kickoff all the way back to like the 10-yard line. So he's always done something to keep us in games, and he's never hurt us. And I'm glad he had such a great game. I'm glad we had to run the ball. I think my assistant coach probably a little sad because, without even talking to him in advance, I said that our lineman coach, Coach Carter, was going to have to buy all the linemen a steak dinner if we had over 300 yards rushing tonight.
Well, he better get his part-time job.
He's going to have to. He's going to have to get his wallet out, I think.
Boyd County, we talked to them, a pretty good football team, but the main cog for them was Tanner Edmonds, and he did what he had to do to try to keep them going in the ball game. But as we talked, Musketeers led at halftime, 14-6. We start that kickoff. Ryan Bird come down the right side. I think he ended up going from the 17 to the 10-yard line, and you did a couple of things that you haven't done this year, a couple of things I hadn't seen in a long time, and the 2-point conversions went well for tonight, and Cold Iron was good on the extra points as well. So, a lot of people don't realize, special teams plays a big part in how you come out of a ball game too.
Yeah, it's a huge part. It's the biggest field position part of the game. So anytime that you're struggling offensively or defensively, field position becomes a big deal. And I think Boyd County had pretty bad field position. We punted it well. Our kickoff coverage was well. Jared had a couple of touchbacks tonight from the kickoff. And that's a serious weapon when you have a team having to start on the 20 or inside the 20. I think one time they started on the 18 in the first half. So their field position wasn't great. That hurt them. And I think they started to have some injuries, and certainly hope that all their kids are okay because they played really hard. And you hate for any of their kids to get hurt on the last game of the year. So, we'll pray for those kids. And hopefully everybody's okay out there. But our kids played fantastic. Very, very happy and for our seniors. And now we got 2 weeks to get ready for the playoffs. I think we're excited about the opportunity. It's another year for, the last 5 straight years now that our our record has improved. Our wins have improved for 5 straight years. And it just goes to show the work ethic and the belief and the support from everyone involved. Mm-hmm. And so we're very, very happy to finish 5-5, and certainly could have been much better had some things worked out in our favor. But now we're on to the playoffs, and that's very exciting where anything can happen.
Well, and that's your ultimate goal. We talked about it again. You've had your seniors for 4 years, and you look what they've done coming up in those 4 years, and I know you have to be very proud of them.
Yeah, they had an 0-10. Their first year they were 0-10.
Yeah,
well,
tough year
we ended up we lost all 10 of those games on the field. We got the Fairview forfeit, but they lived in 0-10. All 10 games on the field, so that's a very tough year. And then they've gone now up to the 5-5, where you had you're 1 score away from Russell and Raceland and Lawrence County, and now you're staring at 8-2. So that we're just that close. We're knocking on the door.
How important is it to have next week open? It gives you a couple of weeks to prepare. Last score we got, Bourbon County was beating Harrison County. That was at halftime, but either way, you're going to the playoffs for the second year in a row. You've got to be tickled to death for that. But how important is it to have next week open to work on whatever, maybe go watch somebody play?
Yeah.
Because you've got 2 weeks. True, you're not going to get Cold Iron back. He's done. But if you had some bangs and bruises tonight, you've got 2 weeks to get everybody healthy for your first playoff game.
Yeah, it's very big. It's a new experience. We've never had Week 10 open, so it'll be interesting to see how we do things. We'll certainly practice every day. We've already got some Bourbon County film because we felt like that's probably who it was going to be earlier in the year. So we've got some film already. We'll get started and try to work the next 2 weeks on how to stop their quarterback, Clay Boland. He's already thrown for over 2,000 yards, so they have a very, very good quarterback, very good passing attack. So it'll be a new challenge for us. We haven't played a team that's been very pass dominant other than Fleming County. So that'll be interesting, and also give us a chance. I don't know if you noticed there at the end of the game, we put Jarrell in there on the offensive line. So
wearing number 71.
Yeah, wearing Cold
Iron's
that was
number.
Great. Yeah, we needed a body in there. Craycraft was a little dinged up, so He was like, "Coach put me in there," and he was loving it. He wants to play offensive line, so
Terrell would do
that doesn't
anything.
happen very often. Yeah, he would.
He'd play where you want him to.
So-
He'd probably drop the bus if you'd let him.
I know. We'll get him some looks this week, just because we're hurting on depth. Because
Yeah.
when we lost Cold Iron, we were never very deep on the offensive line as it was. So it'll be big from that standpoint, and we'll take Friday off, and we'll go as much as we would all probably love to go watch the Russell Raceland game. I know the staff will probably go watch
Sure.
Bourbon County or Harrison ever wins, but I'm sure it's probably Bourbon County.
And one more question, and we'll let you go. Let's say it is Bourbon County. Not a bad trip.
Right.
You can get a lot of fan support down there. It's right down I-64,
Yeah.
maybe 2 or 3 hours from here. But we hope all the fans would come out and support you.
It'll be an exciting game.
Weeks.
We're an exciting team to watch. I think our offense, our brand of offense, can put up points when we need to. Of course, our defense is fantastic, and we had another great defensive effort tonight. So we're a good football team. It's a great team to coach, and I'd love to keep coaching these guys for a while longer. So the more support we have, usually the better our kids play. So hopefully we'll get a good turnout for our playoff game and support our kids and get them out, get them riled up for Bourbon County.
Good senior night.
Yep.
Congratulations. You win 35-12. You're in the playoffs for the second year in a row. And a couple of weeks, we'll see you down the road, and we'll hook up again.
Sounds great. Thanks a lot, sir.
Have a great weekend. Chris Mullins on the Clark's Pump and Shop post-game show. We're back in 2 minutes to wrap this one up on CoolHits1057.com. Oops. Back at the S&T Contracting broadcast booth, we wrap things up tonight. Greenup County wins 35-12. And Jim, your final thoughts as Greenup County wins tonight. Big senior night for them, and they make the playoffs for the second year in a row.
Well, it was a good night. They got the 300 yards that the coach wanted to get out of them. They ended up at 378 rushing yards total. Bird had a good night, 156 with 3 touchdowns, and Hunt had another 92 yards. Wright had 93 yards. So it was a good rushing night for those three. Of course, Hunt still threw one in the end zone for a touchdown to Skaggs. So Hunt 3 for 6, still 50%. That's about what he's been averaging all season on his passing. Did throw the one interception, and they did have the one miscue on the snap that got away from him, and Boyd County recovered. But all in all, rushing-wise, it was a good game. Now, penalty-wise, that's a different story. So they're going to have to work on the penalties for the next couple weeks, or when they get in playoffs. Got to cut the penalties down. Got to get rid of the turnovers, and play some sound football coming into the playoffs.
Good job with you again tonight, and we'll have next week off and join Greenup County for the first week of the playoffs. Greenup County will play the winner of Bourbon County or Harrison County. That'll do it tonight from Greenup County High Schools. The Musketeers win tonight at senior night. Final score of 35-12. Thanks to Jim Moore on color and stats. Thanks to Robbie Rhodes back in the studio for spinning the dials tonight. Regular season 5-5 for the Musketeers, 3-2 in district play. They win tonight 35-12 over Boyd County. Thanks again for listening tonight to Musketeer football, and we'll see you in a couple weeks on the road with the Musketeers on the playoffs. This has been high school football coverage on CoolHits1057.com.